big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Drink all the sake I want. Read all the manga I want. Wear all the vape that I want. Buy all the J's that I want. Be with any girl that I want. Drive any car that I want. I'm always out of the country. I'm sorry if I ain't home. If the money ain't calling, I never answer my phone. You can see the flow in my chakra. All we smoke is homegrown. You know the boy love ramen. Probably sipping on miso. I know a spot that has shield. I got a spot that has deals. Wait till I get a kimono. I'ma swag it out in my dojo. Some girls are asking for a photo. I guess this happens in Kyoto. When you young and popping in Kyoto. I ball with all of my nakamas. I dance with all of my nakamas. I drink with all of my nakamas, yeah. I only listen to Cole. I touch down with peace. Hiro isekai, shinara irekai. You are my enemy, you are no friend of me. You covered in jealousy, we only drink Hennessy. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo, I wanna be big in Tokyo. When I got money, you know it. When you got money, you blow it. How much you caught me a rollie? I'm living like Zach and Cody. Sweet like from young in the OG. From young, we learned to maneuver. I pick up and skirt in a Uber. I grew up with killers and shooters. No tell, but I think I'm cooler. I used to sleep with a deuce. I'm the moon god, got the juice. You switching sides like the man Bruce. Tight circle, cut the loose ends. No, I can go on vacation. You cannot escape from the matrix. I wrote all this shit in the basement. Art is my new occupation. Let's meet up at Kennedy Station. I've been at studio all day. I'd rather just make it the hard way. Sitting back while I'm looking up. Remember backyards cooking up. I just wanna be big. I wanna be big. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Big in Tokyo. I wanna be big in Tokyo. Drink all the sake I want. Read all the manga I want. Wear all the vape that I want. Buy all the J's that I want. Be with any girl that I want. Drive any car that I want. Drive any car that I want.
None of the music was playing because my mic wasn't plugged in. I'm actually a dumbass. It literally just wasn't plugged in. Like like right here, I just didn't plug it in. So let's let's try that again. Really? Was it? Oh, okay. Well, shit. I guess that's not connected to my mic. I was just gonna say I didn't know Jay was live until after I went live. So probably should have calculated my timing a little better. But I appreciate everybody who's here. What's up? What's up, Mensa? What's up, Vash? Hope you're all doing well. I was saying, yeah, I'm good. Just taking everything one day at a time, one step at a time. It's been a pretty tumultuous month, so to speak, but we're gonna come up on the other side as the victors and all them things. So we're gonna see what Oda's cooking up. I did see that it's already a week break. That seems diabolical. I don't know what condition he's really in, but I'm like, you're gonna leave for 6 months, give us 2 chapters and go? You didn't give us a month? Not even 4 weeks in a row? Come on, blood. But we're gonna read and see what he's cooking up, and then we'll discuss. I can't say that I've disliked the last 4 chapters, but I don't know. My mood surrounding One Piece hasn't been the exact same as it's been for a long time. Let me just make sure that the Discord did what's supposed to do. It did not. It did not do it. Let me tell the Discord, cause Emily, my AI, ice cream so good. It's not doing what it needs to do. I see. Watch. As soon as I tweet, as soon as I ping everybody, it's gonna work. Watch. Live on Twitch for one. Can I fucking spell? For One Piece. I can spell. I'm the best speller, actually. Okay. Now that they know, we should be good. And let's get it. Let's get it. So what happened last week? Shit. Um, we were still on Beehive Island. There was fighting. What the hell happened? Garp. Oh, Garp got stabbed by Shiryu after Kobe got tricked into that person being in danger. There we go. So Kobe got Garp stabbed. I don't know about all that, but I hear you. I hear you. All right, so let's start, man. Sorry about the delay. I'm actually already upset, and I'm gonna show you why right now. I don't want to see this ugly ass nigga, bro. This nigga, I don't want to see. Get him away from me. This does not exist to me. I'm not even watching the trailer. I don't care how anyone feels about it. This shit sucks. It's fucking ass. It's booty butt cheeks. You know this. Why are you pretending? Oh, they wrote the script. Oh, no. Sorry, I had to. Anyways, anyways, I'm so triggered. Move this freak away from me. Okay, you know what? I feel a little better. No, but this is tomorrow Studio X Netflix. Actually, no, I don't like this color spread. I lied. Never mind. I don't like it. I don't like it. I do like it. Okay, like I like it. Like this is clean. But now, but I know it's promoting the Netflix. And then you put this fuck ass nigga on my screen. Why? He looks stupid. He looked dumb. I don't want to see this. I want it eradicated. I need Shiva to use erasing existence on this shit. Anyways, the chapter is called. What's up, Bao? How's you doing, bro? Yo, yo, yo. Chapter is called what? What the fuck is chapter called? Maybe you'll tell me later. I don't know. Anyways, oh, there it is. All right, I see it. The former Navy HQ, lesson one: a baby and an old man. A wild back. What is this? A trolley thing? Are stranded on an island full of fierce beasts. You're on a boat that can hold a maximum of 2. What do you do? It's called the final lesson. Oh, I don't like that. What I don't like about Japan is they're never subtle about their title. I think it took me a while to notice this. I feel like Bleach did a good job with this for the most part, but the Beach Kubo was oddly poetic. But like, you ever watch an episode and it's like, Luffy in danger, the new explosive technique, Gear Third arrive. Why did you tell me what happened? You told me already. I know what happens. The final lesson. Come on, man. I don't like this. The spread tells me how much I don't like the way Oda draws some characters now. Really, his art style has gone through a metamorphosis over time, but I feel you. I prefer the more earlier style of Oda with the more softer, not as rigid triangular stuff or whatever, but it is what it is. What can we do? Would you ever consider putting these chapters reactions on YouTube? I actually have a YouTube One Piece YouTube list of like chapter reactions. I used to do them often. I don't mind doing it again. They're on my archive channel, so basically every single stream that I do, because I'm an affiliate, not a partner, doesn't stay on here. I post them on my I post them on my archive page. It's Nayadagi Hems. I can post in the comment in a second. In a second. So they are there. The reason that I don't really post it on my channel, the main one, is because it doesn't get a lot of traction. I don't think people care about my One Piece opinions on a grand scale. I appreciate everyone that does. But in addition to that, it fucks my algorithm up because I have a WebTube algorithm. But I don't mind if you guys want me to like put them on YouTube. I don't mind. I'll do it. I'll throw it up on like for like Saturday or something. It's not a problem. I just stopped doing it because I just felt like people didn't care. That's why. Japanese don't really care about spoilers. Honestly, they don't. Why don't you like One Piece that much? Is it the humor? No, I like One Piece. One Piece is my favorite manga. the humor is probably one of my favorite parts about One Piece. If you can make me laugh, I'll probably enjoy whatever it is, no matter how ridiculous it is. I think One Piece has gone through a bit of a paradigm shift over time, and I can't say that I don't know. I guess I'm wrestling. I'm wrestling with what I once knew and what I have now, and whether or not I'm willing to accept it based on what I had before. The reason that I'm high on like I'll tell you this: the Water 7 saga is my favorite stretch of fiction of all time. I'm not saying it's the greatest or the best, objectively, unbiasedly, partially, but if you ask me, Naya, what is your favorite stretch of fiction ever? I would tell you it's from the Long Ring Long arc, the Davy back fight, to Water 7, to Ennius Lobbies, to post Ennius Lobbies. That hasn't changed since I've seen like over the like that was like 16 years ago, however, whatever I got. That's never changed. Like I love One Piece. I do. It's just Wano did some irreparable damage, and I could just see it. The way that I usually describe it is there's a point where One Piece was up here, my favorite thing ever, and whatever was second best. Let's use Kingdom Hearts as a placeholder. The gap between first and second was heaven and earth. That gap is like this now. A lot of my other favorite things are around the same sphere as One Piece, as One Piece has fallen down to earth to me. Hopefully that made sense. So, One Piece or TOG that I like more. Tower of God is in a better stretch in my opinion right now. So if you're asking me actively ongoing, I'd say Tower of God. Totality, One Piece. It's One Piece. What's up, Blizzard? Sorry, let me get back to reading. My bad, I got distracted. Okay, I'll get off. So this is Kobe. Okay, this is a flashback. So this is Kobe. I'd get off the boat myself. That way, both victims can use it to get to safety. You dunce! That's wrong, huh? You should abandon the half-dead geezer, Vice Admiral. What are you saying? Why the hell did you become Marines? To safeguard the future, right? Well, you should keep that in mind because you all have more ahead of you than some old fossil. Take the baby and live on. I'm not mad at this, honestly. Like, I don't agree necessarily, but I'm not mad at it. Like, if you had to make a choice, you should probably take the younger people. But if your job is to serve and protect, you should be the self-sacrificial person. If you're like a cop or a marine or something. So I actually don't dislike Kobe's answer, but yeah. Do you think the last couple of chapters have been really good, like from Shanks one shot and Kid after this chapter? I'd say it's the stretch that I've kind of. It's weird. It's weird. I can't say that I've thought about it to its conclusion yet. I'm still wrestling with my thoughts. I actually think the Kid one tap leaves a little bit of a bad taste in my mouth. I think I'm not a Kid fan, and I don't think he deserved to go out that way. But the idea of seeing the stronger characters in the series finally take agency and start to do something and showcase their physical strength and combat ability, that's been cool. But in some ways, sometimes it just feels a little superficial to me because I don't know. It just feels like Oda was just like, I'm just gonna hold you here until it's time and like dangle, ooh, dangle, dangle, and it's like, okay, now do it. And it's like I would have liked to see some type of progression or a better trajectory to that moment of like galaxy impact and all stuff, but it is what it is. The Final Saga has been doing quite a lot recently to rectify the damage Wano's caused. You think so? I can't say I'm a big fan of Egghead yet. I'm not sure what it is about Egghead that's not moving me. I think when the incident happens, things will pick up, but I can't say that I've been a huge fan of Egghead, so I don't know. I do plan on doing a reread of Egghead up until the latest chapter. And what was the other thing I was gonna do? Oh, watch the anime. I'm catching up to the anime the way that I watch it, so I'm gonna see if the anime does anything for me. So yeah, Garb's philosophy stinks. Kobe's I like more. Fair. I agree. Seeing Shanks be active, but the kid shit was too much for me, just a little bit. I agree. Do you think One Piece is close to ending, or are we still in for garbage? I think One Piece has about 6 years minimum left. I'd say maximum 9. That's what I think. That's just a gut feeling. Don't ever expect that again. All lives are equal, but the potential of youth is limitless. All right, Mike Guy. Power of youth. A few weeks ago at Amazon Lily, the Isle of Women. This is unbearable, Vice Admiral. Even if he's an emperor, are we meant to sit back and watch while he takes our fellow officers just because we don't have risk to engage? Help! Who knows what they'll do back to us on Pirate Island? What do you want, hero? You ready to start an all-out war? Captain Kobe. He's with Sword. There's a Kainu, I think. So people know about swords, definitely. 78 years, I guess. Yeah, about there. If I take their place, would you be willing to release this battleship and the 800 Marines you've captured? Captain Kobe, you do that? You think a lot of yourself, don't you? He took the deal though, didn't he? Or did he take some Marines with him? I think he took some Marines with him probably. Does that estimate include the anime as well? Just the manga, you think? Just the manga. The anime, I think the anime I think has like a decade left, especially the way they pace it. That's like a decade plus secretly. If I'm being honest. I really don't like how anime's been paced since this got really close to the anime around like Dressrosa. There's episodes and stretches, but generally speaking, it's way too slow for me. I can't sit through a 2.5 minute opening, then a 3 minute recap, and then a bunch of like what was I watching the other day? It was mad annoying. What was it? It was just they're just breathing hard. It was like did kid do something? I can't remember what it was, and it was like it was like I watched the Excalibur I think, and it was Luffy and DS Drake, and they were just like, and I'm like, oh my god, this is insufferable. They're not doing anything. That's just me though. Yeah, what's up, Zodiac? I remember one time they took time to remind me of an event that literally happened in the same episode. Yeah, like it's shit like that bothers me. So it's a personal thing. I'm not telling you not to enjoy it. I'm not telling you you're wrong to like it. It's just me. Maybe my tastes are just kind of changing. Ace Death is still peak for you. Oh wait, you doing reminded me. I didn't do this yet. Hold on. Yes, yes, yes. Ice cream so good. Gang, gang. I'm becoming an NPC streamer. Y'all think it's a joke. Present day near Hachinisu, the pirate island. Wow, that hand came out of the island. Oh God. Yo, when you see me on, you saw what Trent tweeted. If you see me on TikTok live, mind your fucking business. Mind your fucking business. All right. Mm, that looks so good. The NPC been killing me. It has been killing me too. I just want to know. I just want to know the minority of people who are like, finally, my very specific niche fetish has become mainstream. And I just realized that she's from Montreal. I saw her talking to her kid in French. She's from Montreal, I think. She has like a more like Canadian accent. I don't think she's from France, so I think she's from Montreal. I still need to visit my grandfather's grave. Yeah, the Miles Morales one. Thank you for the rose. I said, what's going on, man? Our cannon fire is ineffective. It didn't even make us tracks. It's no use. We can't stop it. Prepare to abandon ship. Hurry, get everyone above deck. We must protect the civilians. What power? Meanwhile, on Pirate Island, hundreds of Marines and civilians will die if that hand gets the ship. Vice Admiral, what do we do? Don't worry. You guys got this. What? Oh yeah, he's about to give his final lesson to them for real. Get ready. I'll give you an opening. Captain Kobe, you're gonna go for that island monster's hand and you're gonna smash it to bits. That's way too big for me. Rear Admiral Gus, your job is to protect the ship from falling debris and make sure no one gets in their way, Lieutenant Commander Helmeppo. I don't know if never second guess yourself in the heat of moment. Now go. Yes, sir. They all soar away. Hey, Kobe, hey, Kobe's group is on the move. Who cares? They're helpless without Garp. They may call him a hero, but he's basically nothing but a glorified raw cadet. Interesting opinion that they have of him. Let's pluck him like scraps of seaweed. Now about to be the embassy stepdad. You pack an explosive to destroy that thing, Kobe? Afraid not. Huff huff. I'll just have to figure something out. Figure something out. That thing is big enough to crush a battleship in its palm. You ain't getting away, Kobe. Someone shot a bazooka at them. Yeah, they saw us. Make sure no one gets in their way. I just need to buy time. Helmepper goes to stop it. Wow, he gets hit. You couldn't stop a regular cannonball. Maybe I overestimated his growth. Cannonball cannot be a cannonball from somebody I don't know cannot have you press like this. I'm sorry. No. No. This is like getting hit with a kunai and or shuriken in Naruto. Oh, wow! He died. He blew up. He's dead. Helmeppo died. Helmeppo-san, don't look back, Kobe. I was thinking the same thing, like right, like maybe I overestimated it. Garp, well, obviously, I don't know, whatever. It is what it is. I swear, if my kid does NPC TikTok videos, I might have to abort them out the womb. That's crazy. I thought Helmeppo was way nicer than that, so did I. I did not fuck with Kunai. Fuck not the Kunai. I'm ashamed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry, if you hate to see it. Garb San, where do you think you're going? Exactly, you're going with a wound like that. Wobble, wobble, drip, drip. This is just a scratch. Oh, and here I was worrying. That just proves you're still soft. He did he blitz at him and he punches him into the ground. Whoa, Kuzan-san. Who is this nigga? This nigga looks this random. Hold on. Is this guy? Am I tripping? Does this dude look familiar to y'all? This guy in the corner that's like shocked. Him. He looks I don't know why he looks familiar to me. Like I've seen him before. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just making it up. He looks familiar. I thought he'd be colder than this. I definitely didn't think a random cannonball will do that to him, but it is what it is, I guess. Whoa, Kuzan-san, you got fucked. Yeah. Oh, Garp is blitzing. Is he just jumping off the buildings or is he using Geppo? I can't even tell. Garp's coming here. Wait, I can't get distracted. I still gotta crush that ship. Galaxy Divide, and he punches the fucking face in. Oh my god, looks like Burgess. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Look, yeah. Galaxy Divide. He looks like the brother of the Butch story Frankie was making him. Ah, okay, maybe that's what it is. No way. So he punched the face in. Pizarro-san, whoa, was that really a punch? Ugh, that must be the opener he mentioned. This is it. He's made his move. What are you gonna do, Kobe? Live up to his expectations. Kobe soars up. I'm not soars off. Geppo's away. Kobe, you old dog. You think that'll stop me, Garp? Now you'll see what happens when you piss me off. Piss me meow. He's like I guess a cat thing. Hey, Helmeppo. Kobe's been improving a lot recently, so why does he always look so beat up? His arms are constantly damaged. Look, it's Kobe. Does he seriously think he can stop that giant hand? Yeah, the twerp's heroic reputation must have gone to his head. Beat up? Oh, you mean his hands and shoulders, right? Another flashback. Ooh, Ad- Advanced Conquerors 2 that Garp did? Oh, okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. Well, he did the first time with Galaxy Impact. Yeah, the lightning, I guess, is the single. Yeah, yeah, yeah. True. Impressive that Pizarro was able to take that punch and stay conscious. I don't know. I don't know how the damage transfer works. Like, is he the living island? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how it works, but I guess if if you're a level 6 inmate, you should have some level of durability. But considering he's able to punch San Juan Wolf under, he even punched Shiryu pretty hard. All things considered, I don't know. You watching the One Piece live action? I don't know what that is. Never heard of it. Never saw it. Doesn't exist. He's not to say anything, but Hobie's been compared to everyone else here. I have zero aptitude for combat. That means working 10 times harder won't cut it. I have to put one. No, 200 times more the effort. So he's a product of hard work. I've got to keep training, or I won't be able to protect anyone. If I can't do that, I'll never be a great Marine. Ouch. You're telling me after my special training regime, he's sneaking out to work out more? Yes, he never misses a day. Ouch. Give it a rest already, Kobe. He spends the whole night hitting one of the battleship bags. So he's been doing the GARP training. None of the Black Bee pirates have been knocked out by GARP. Yeah, all things considered, maybe he's old. Maybe they're stronger than we think. Maybe they were level 6 inmates for a reason. I don't know what to make of the Blackbeard's crew yet. Really, they're still kind of on reserve right now. So my thoughts on them will come later on in the series. But yeah, until his fists peel and bleed. Yeah, compared to my paws, you may as well be an ant. Don't get too close, Kobe Senpai is dangerous. Yeah, this won't take long. Huff huff. Let's enjoy the dying screams of your fellow Marines. Yeah, if they try to jump overboard, Aokiji will just freeze him. You got this. You guys got this. We gotta go. Full sail. Captain Kobe, we have to get as far as we can. There's no stopping it now. Kobe? Yeah. I've got to break through. If I can't, they'll all die, and their blood will be on my hands. Oh, he broke the hand. He punched through it. Honesty impact. I understand why you chose honesty. I get the intent behind the name of the attack, but it doesn't sound cool. But I get what they're doing here, because he's an honest Marine foot shoulder who really wants to do what's right by the people, and he's not corrupt. So it's supposed to be a testament to his very, innocent nature, if you will, pure heart, if you will. But I don't like the name. I don't like the name. Netflix is making a One Piece live action. It's coming on 31 this month. Oh wow, that's crazy. I'd never heard of it. Good thing it doesn't exist in my world. That I will not be watching. I don't know what to talk. I'm infinite. I'm playing with you. I know it exists. I'm just not gonna watch it because I don't care. I don't watch live action anime. They're fucking garbage. One Piece and JoJo and things like that are way too goofy, in my opinion, to make a live action. Something like Death Note could probably work. I think Crows was good. Someone said they finished reading Worse. By the way, I forgot to reply. Shout out to reading Worse. Shout out to Hannah. Shout out to Hanaki Guriko and all them niggas. My friend, sorry, Zoro got nothing on Kobe Bean's training regime. Shit. Got my friend complaining to me now that Kobe's getting Conquerors was an ass pull. Is that a Conqueror's punch? Was it a Conqueror's punch? Wasn't just not a. So he has Conquerors now. I guess I guess I'm not that shocked. I guess I will comment on that after. Let me finish the chapter first. This part moved me immensely as a Kobe fan. I needed this bad. It got it straight from the mud. Fair enough. I cringed when I read that attack name. My Kobe stock's paying off. His name attack is Dookie, but the moment was very much needed, so we letting it slide. Okay. The name sounds diabolical, but I'm assuming honest justice is going to be his justice, so it's whatever. Yeah, I got the point. You know what I'm saying? Name needs work, but be vibrant with the big punch. Crows got a live action. Crow Zero. Crow Zero. Sorry. So this is the Genji generation. So this is I think Rinda Man is either a sophomore or a freshman, I believe. I can't remember, but this is before Boya comes in his second year. It's mostly advanced Conqueror. Oh, okay, well I guess. Shout out to the Pink Mamba. I can't say I like how people are unlocking it, but it is. I'm too tired to comment. But shout out to Kobe, that was cool. What? Meowch! Also, it damaged his hand. Pizarro Sama. So wherever he. Okay, I see how the transfer to damage kind of works. Kobe Kun. Kobe Senpai, you're incredible. Captain Kobe, amazing. Wait, what about all the debris? Blah, Kobe, that was unbelievable. You've been hiding your true strength all this time? Clay Webb. He's falling from the sky still. Kobe, you did it. That was seriously amazing. Kamepo-san, I really did it. That arm was as big as a mountain, and you blew it to smithereens. It's also the part of his personality is to be surprised he can do stuff like this too, right? He doesn't expect it. Shopping mom, but the community is pretty much split down the middle on whether it's advanced conquerors, or advanced armament, or advanced conqueror. I think Kobe has conquerors regardless, but I think this was just a crazy Rio attack. Okay. The Minato manga is that a manga specifically about the fourth Hokage, Naruto's dad? I don't like Naruto, so no, I'm not interested. I actually did not know if there was a Minato manga. If you're speaking about Minato from Naruto, I didn't know there was one. I don't care or think about Naruto in any capacity, if I'm being quite honest with you. That arm was as big as his mountain. He blew the smithereens. Whoa, Prince saved us. Now we just need Vice Admiral Garp to get here so we can leave. Garp's not coming, fam. Thank you, Kobe. Kobe Senpai. Ohibari-san. Thank goodness you're safe. Captain Kobe, thank you so much. This is Garp. The mission to rescue Kobe was a success. Copy that. Please make your way back as soon as possible. At least have it rhyme with an English with a bite. Protect punch. Oh, you mean double iteration? I mean, I don't know how you would. I don't know what the name is in Japanese, but I understand the intent behind the name. We'll see what the officials say. All troops withdraw from Hachinisu immediately. What? I'll figure something out. In situations like this, the safety of you kids is always a top priority. So this is harkening back to his lesson about letting the old geezer die, because the potential of youth is limitless. It's more important for the young people of the next generation to survive. So yeah, they just released it. The first chapter was pretty good. Well, Infinite, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Keep reading it. I will not be joining you. I'll never know, but enjoy the manga. You finally get it, right? Prince, we've got to turn around. Our success here will prove to be a serious blow to pirates everywhere. So keep moving forward. Oh wait, sorry. I always read these wrong now. And that what blah blah blah. So keep moving forward and never forget you are all the future of the Marines. So he's frozen on the ground. Where the stab wound I think was frozen. There's Shiryu. Juan Wolf is back, so he got back on the island somehow. There's Vasco's shot, and Thing is still looking at him from the thingy. It's just a one shot. Oh, clank. Blah ha 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 ha. In the following day's paper, the legendary hero Vice Admiral Garp will be declared missing in action, so he's not dead. After the successful rescue of the young hero Captain Kobe, I wonder how Luffy will react to this news. However, another story will also gain the world's attention: the Egghead incident, where Emperor Straw Hat Luffy would face a siege on the island of the future. Our tale shifts back to the island of the future. Break next week. End of chapter 1088. That was better than last week. Um, what do you guys think? You guys like the chapter? Kobe stuff aside, and people with a Kobe agenda who have stocks in Kobe aside, what do you guys think about the chapter? I'm like I like Kobe, but he's not like one of my favorites. I always thought that he would get here at some point. I maybe would take this a little better if I saw like some of the other things he was like all the little steps he took. But you know what? In hindsight and retrospect, maybe to some degree I did see that with him pulling up on Luffy, post NES lobbies with Garp and Helmeppo and whatnot. Then kind of seeing him a little bit in the Marineford War, though he still couldn't, hang with Luffy. Then seeing his courage against Akainu, Sakazuki. Then the Rocky Port incident, though we didn't see it, him stopping the torpedo underwater. So maybe we did see it a little bit, but seems like a lot of characters are just starting to get extreme levels of like a power up, and I don't always think they deserve it. Even all things considered, even when Luffy was fighting Kaido kind of evenly, I thought it was slightly jarring. Though I can make an exception for him, and he's the main character, so to speak. I don't know if you guys want me to rehash my whole spiel on that again. I I talked about it ad nauseum during Roof Piece, but yeah. You gonna read the new Mashima Greatness though? Is that Eden Zero? Sure, I will. Guy about to get packed up. You hate to see it, I guess. I don't think this is a good way for him to go out though. That chapter was really good. It's a break chapter and another break for the next few weeks. Well, it is what it is. I liked it a lot because now we're finally going to Egghead next chapter. The Kobe, my guy, I love him, so I'm sort of biased. That's fair. Chapter with a cool 8 out of 10. I think would be a bit better if the one who were punched far away were not on the scene, but without cold. I feel you. I gain more respect for Garp, even though I disagree with his teachings to the new Marines. I think prioritizing the growth of the future is a good message inherently, but for a Marine, saving all lives should pay them. Yeah, I agree with that. Your job is to serve and protect or whatever. Like as a cop, it's up to me to die for regular civilians. That's what I signed up for. I needed this. The hand Island Special was living rent free in my head because of Kobe punching that wheel. Okay, I got you. But actually, guys, an honest question: do you think that Oda has done a good job in terms of most characters' progression and strength in combat? From like, do you ever find it super jarring? Because I even remember as far back as NES lobbies when people started to bust out new forms, your Gear Seconds, your Ashuras, Diablo Jamb, and stuff like that. People kind of didn't like it. I remember that being a bit of a contention in the forums that I was in a one manga back in the day. Like, where the hell did he learn this shit? And I'm just kind of wondering how people are seeing it. Because all things considered, I think Luffy's zone was actually handled pretty well. I think the Katakuri fight is where you can argue it got wonky. And then I think he got a little bit of a power boost during the Kaido fight, but he learns in the heat of battle. And I've always said best experience is experience, and Luffy's experience is experience. And plus, he's had really good hockey training from Rayleigh and I guess what's the fuck is his name? Is his name Hagoro the Flower? You know, talk about the old man who was used to be whatever the fuck, and he got big, but he's like small now. That guy who taught him Ryoyu. There we go. Am I caught up on Ordeal? No, I only finished the first season. I've been slacking on Ordeal. That's me. It's just a matter of me dealing with all the things I've been dealing with, and I haven't really sat down and read it. But I did finish the first season. I do want to have a discussion about it with Otaku Fix, Nara, and stuff like that. And if Brent is willing to talk to me, I'd actually like to have a one-on-one with him as fellow, as but us both being Trini. I'm gonna try to get an interview with him. So I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. I'm not big. I'm not important. I don't expect people to give me the time of day, but at this point, the worst answer I should get is no. So I'm gonna try asking some people for stuff. I want to do a thing with Brago soon too. Oda hides high level skills and gives them out too willy nilly for my taste. Yeah, Kobe needed the buff though. Okay, fair. Okay, it's good by Kobe and some of the Helmeppo greatness, but being aside Zoro's great. Most of it's whatever to me. I don't think there's more examples of it being poor, of it being rather than being good. Post Whole Kick Islands where it's been consistently meh. I think that's fair. It was jarring for me with Gear Second. Then he pack of Blue Note, then I was cool. Kobe's okay. Just just a bit he could have scenes of actual hockey outbursts too. True. But I got you. Indulging suspension of belief has helped me think and moving past the spotty nature of One Piece power system. Is Sun Wu willing to talk about it? You know what? I'll ask him too. That's a good question. I'll ask him too. I did. I forgot that he started reading it after I was reading it. I'll ask him too. The Wano power ups were absolutely insane. I agree. I want more of the characters that are going to be relevant to have advanced forms of hockey. But does it mad doesn't I think it's important how they get it though. Cause at this point, right, I just think he messed up hockey personally. I don't think he did a good job with it. I don't. When it's all said and done, as a power system, I believe in it. I do. I don't dislike hockey necessarily, but I have so many issues with it. It's like the saying, it's a grain of sand, but there's so many small grain of sands that issues that I have with like hockey as a system, how it was implemented and how it was told to us and how it's progressed, that I feel like at this point I'm sitting on a beach. You get what I'm saying? I wish we had seen a weak version of Kobe beforehand to foreshadow. Yeah, that's kind of how I was saying. Like to see that. Like I get this battleship. I worked really hard. He's kind of retroactively trying to do that, but I think he should have done it beforehand instead of after the fact. So I feel you. But that could have more impact. But weak. But the way they achieve it matters a lot. But Oda doesn't seem to care too much about it, so it's kind of unfortunate. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Because wouldn't you guys argue the way that a power system is implemented into the story goes a long way to how people will take it? I'll never sit here and tell you that I think Dying Will Flames are the absolute peak of manga and anime magic and power systems and energy systems. But there's so many small things I did that I think that Amano did that when it came full circle, I actually appreciated earlier bits more. So let me give an example of where I think Oda could have done a better job with this, personally speaking. I think out of everybody who likes the arc Marineford, I don't know if people hate that arc. Maybe just a hot take out there. I'm the lowest on it, and my problem with it is hockey. The way it was used and implemented, especially in retrospect, when I see how it's used now, and I believe if Oda had fleshed it out, he should have just had them using Black Fists, the invisible version, whatever, and not explained it until it happened. It especially bothered me personally, and maybe you guys can chime in and correct me if I'm misremembering something because I haven't visited this part of the manga in a while. When Rayleigh removed the cuff from Kami, his arm was black, and I'm like, it wasn't like that in the actual scene pre-time skip. I don't like that. You should have just done that, and then later on when it was explained, all of those scenes would have made sense after the fact, and I'd have been like, bingo bongo, I got it. So why do I always use Reborn as the example? It's fresh in my head. I'm a Reborn stan. Let me put my Reborn ring on. Hold on. You guys know I'm the Vongola family leader. I posted the wrong camera, right? Put my ring on. We had seen different types of dying will flames before we got explained the seven flames of the sky. When Mukuro's eye was on fire, it had a different texture and it was purple. Basil's dying will flame mode, it was blue. Suna's orange. Things like that. Then you're like, oh, that's the storm flame. Oh, that's the mist flame. That's the rain flame. That's the sky flame. So you see how when it came, we got explained. I'm like, oh, that makes sense, and that's why Mukuros look different because it's an expression of your personal, like your personality and abilities and things of that nature. I really think hockey could have benefited from something like that. Even if I saw Shanks do something like Divine Departure before I understood what it was, and then I saw it later, I'm like, got it. Maybe not Shanks, but like someone else. Anyways, that's me. That's just it to me though. I want more characters. Oh yeah, blah blah. Wish we had seen a weak version. The way that they achieve it from the jump, it was always iffy. In and Marineford hockey was super meh. And anytime they use it, they had to use exposition. I don't like that. I think he still needs a better visual indicator of when different types of hockey is being used. Because I actually, you see, it's hard. This is what makes it hard. I think I could understand why people are confused whether it's Conquerors or Armament. I'm gonna just go Conquerors just because he's gonna probably be the fleet admiral, or whatever. He's gonna have Conquerors. It is what it is. Um, but I remember when Katakuri used Kaku Mochi, Block Mochi, and stuff, and he was clashing with Luffy, the sparks would come out to show that maybe it's a very good version of Armament in conjunction with his Devil Fruit ability. So I get the confusion. And I don't think that's the community's fault. I think Oda needs a better visual indicator. I think that's his fault that people be confused about that. I think it's Conquerors though. The only power system I've seen done flawlessly for that I've read is Kubera. I've never seen a power system done so well. I'll get back to you on that. I like Kubera's power system, but I've never truly analyzed it from top to bottom. I don't know if it has any cracks yet. But for me, it's Allomancy. Brandon Sanderson, Allomancy. That's my favorite magic system ever. It's Allomancy. Curry greatness. I'm high on Marineford, but I agree. Yeah, I remember that really scene bothering you a lot. Yeah, I did not sit well with me. I like Nan, but I don't pretend that it's coherent, but it doesn't pretend to be. Fair enough. Yeah, Katakuri had those sparks as well. But then also Katakuri does have Conqueror, so you're like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think he knew advanced. I guess he doesn't have advanced because he didn't see it. Hockey should have been introduced a lot sooner, in my opinion. I think either Along Park or after we entered the Grand Line would have been nice, I suppose. The future version adds so many possible plot holes. The future vision, you think so? Tell me what you mean by that in detail, Rand. Not couldn't Rand the fool. Yeah, it's a bit hard to distinguish, at least in manga format. Yes, I agree. I think in the anime it's much better done. Heart of Gold special, peak observation portrayal. Yeah, but you know I was bring that up when Mad Treasure was in his camouflage ship with the like camouflage fruit, whatever it was. Usopp, Luffy, Sanji, and Zoro had the like it like lit up, and they all saw it. You know, I just assume the sparks show that the person has conquerors. The actual streaks following through the attack is the advanced kings, and like the impact where like it hits you but it doesn't hit you. Maybe I'll go through it and see if he's actually been visually consistent because Pat swears to me every time advanced future sights being used, they zoom into the person's eye and there's certain lines on there, and I just don't believe it. But he swears up and down that is true. It feels the Oda placed a bit too much importance on what would help move the story forward at the time, and now he's walking backwards trying to retrace his steps in order to tie everything he's already put in the paper as seamlessly as he can. I think I agree with that. Oda should have made the Black Lightning exclusive to Conquerors. Hardening should have always just been hardening. Agreed. I do think Oda needs to do a bit drop visually though, for sure. Yes. I also think he needs to start paddling. I don't think his paddling has been very good as recent. It would be also help if Kobe had shown to be a decent brawler in that very arc, like him fighting Luffy, make him look better. Or at the very least, with him doing the battleship punching bags, the only person we know that really do was Garp, Aokiji, and Thing. Feel like their fists should be particularly impressive. Like I'd say Luffy still punches way harder and stronger and more impressively than like Kobe and Aokiji even does. You know what I'm saying? Like Garp is the fist because he's punching fucking battleships with no hockey and no ability. That makes sense. Think that should have been implemented more. Like every time we saw Kobe, he default to punching maybe before kicking or something of the sort. Maybe he's been doing that. I don't know, but the fact that I have to question it, I think, is a testament to maybe not it wasn't implemented as best as it could have been. I would have Shinsu higher, but FC did not mess up to the point of it being meaningless. I agree with that. I want to point out I had Shinsu pretty high up there. Yamato, Roger, and Luffy, for example, all have the same visual effects they use. This Kobe Pound's completely different, but it looks a little bit more like what the Galaxy Impact was, right? Because that was pretty impressive. Like Luffy's never done something Galaxy Impact like, where it looked like the force of his punch and maybe his advanced armament conqueror's haki is what caused the damage to Hachinosu. I don't know though. I can't. I've given up trying. I think his first attack on Luffy during at post Enix lobbies was a kick, if I remember correctly. Okay, yeah. And then Zoro and Luffy put him down. So that's all I'm saying. Like with Sanji's like, I don't. My hands are, my hands. I'm a chef. I don't want to get him hurt. So he kicks, and he learned from a guy who kicks, and everything he does is kicks. Like that's consistent. Yeah, and the crazy thing is Kobe didn't make contact with the hand. There's a little shockwave effect if you look back at the spread. It's just confusing in general. Let me take a gander. If he didn't actually make contact, then I'm positive it's Conquerors. Let's look at it together. We shall go together. Well, I cannot see the bottom of this. Hmm. Yeah, it looks like through sheer force and hockey and the like the weight, destructive weight of the punch was able to punch through it without him having to actually touch it. I don't know though for a fact. Maybe the anime will make that clearer. Kobe, the foot, and the Garp, the fist. I checked that One Piece. I personally don't care anymore, and I'm moving on to better series. You know, what I mean, that's to each their own. That's fair enough. I'm not mad at that. You know, everyone just free country, free world. Do what you want to do. One Piece for me is hard to just do that because it's meant so much to me for so many years because I've been reading it for more than half my life. It's hard for me to just be like, so yeah. I checked the. What do you speculate happens with Garp now? I think that Blackbeard tries to hold him as a hostage to bargain with the Marines or the world government for something or somehow, or maybe use him as a chip, as like a, oh, don't forget I have Garp. If you act out of line, I'll kill him. I'll do it. I'll smoke him. I'll televise it, type of thing. Which I'd actually find interesting if Garp got a public execution from pirates the same way that Goldie Roger was executed by the Marines. I actually think that would be an interesting way to send him off if something like that happened, all things considered. Kobe kicking could be good too. Pink leg Kobe kick of the kick of kindness. Grab a popsicle now. I do think though in a way it might have saved his life. Cause I saw this conversation happening a little bit on Twitter, but like I don't do One Piece discourse unless it's with people that I like because I don't like the fan base like that. I'll be honest. But people look at Kaido and Big Mom as these outlier. I know Kaido's technically, I guess, an Oni. He's not a human, but they look at all these freakish outliers with these like godlike bodies in terms of durability and whatnot. Though with Kaido, I think maybe it's a part of his Oni physiology in conjunction with Dragon Scales plus the Conqueror hockey coding. Big Mom's an iron balloon, but it looks like some people, despite how incredibly powerful they are, they're like regular humans. So a regular bullet wound is a big deal, if you get what I'm saying. So that simple stab to Garp is actually an extremely fatal wound to him. The same way, Whitebeard said, like, I'm human. I'm not a monster, bro. Like, if you stab me, I bleed. If you shoot me, it pierces my skin. Does that make sense to y'all though? Like, do you think that makes sense that like someone like Shanks might be like a regular person? Because I feel like Luffy actually falls more into the category of like Kaido and Big Mom, more so than he would fall into the of Garp and like I guess Whitebeard, Edward Newgate. I don't know if I'm overthinking that. Maybe I'm overthinking that. I don't know if I explained that well. If you want me to re-explain that more coherently, I'll try again. One Piece got me in shackles, for better or for worse. Will never escape orders. I grip on my heart. Fair enough. To me, he practically saved him, though I wanted Shiryu to poison him and Kuzan freezing him as hostage. I don't like the modern manga that much. It never feels the manga anime ever trying to pull ghost stories anymore. I feel that way about pretty much everything New Infinite, if I'm being honest. Like most things, especially if it's very mainstream and, legacy media and stuff like that are pushing it out, it doesn't appeal to me. But I've been there from like 2015, honestly. Like Into the Spider Verse is like one of the only things that's moved me in like the new era. I'm not saying there's newer things that come out that I didn't like, but seems like they're more concerned about lecturing, pandering to an audience or a type of demographic or person, other than trying to create a good story organically. That's just my thoughts though. Hand axe Morgan was able to slash Garp in the chest, so it's not crazy that Shiryu can run him through with a sword. Fair enough. I think Shanks might be another individual like Kobe who had to get it out the mud and lucked out being under Roger's wing. True. As an infant too, his life was set for greatness. That's a fair point. Because I think about Luffy, like, and maybe with Garp it's just age and Whitebeard's age. But I think about all the punishment Luffy gets, and Luffy I do think is probably the most tenacious character in the series with the most vitality. And you could say yes, there's the rubber component, bounce back like rubber, symbolically, metaphorically, yada yada, blah blah blah. But I'm like thinking of when Katakuri literally removed a part of his fucking belly, and he still fought his ass off, bleeding out. And Garp is supposed to be this legendary marine, like Cornered Gold Roger, Rocks Incident, God Valley. A stab wound got him like that? You know what I'm saying? Like something is not sitting right with me when I put all those pieces together. I'm not mad. I'm not calling it trash or anything, but I'm like, I don't know if I like that. I don't I probably would have preferred it if he took a lot more punishment, but at the end of the day, he sacrificed himself for them to leave. That's the big picture takeaway. So I'm not gonna misconstrue that. It's still odd to me Luffy never received a permanent scar from that fight, considering he used a regular knife in the beginning and he got a scar. But I guess that was before he was a Gum Gum Man. I don't know. Or from Kaido, and Kaido got a scar from Zoro if he's alive. So I will also say this too. I think Kaido looks worse and less impressive the more we see these people like Garp and Shanks. Now Kobe's doing this shit. Motherfucking yeah. I think they start to look a little worse in retrospect, honestly. Big Mom's always been hard to judge because Oda's always very inconsistent with her. Like why is she not using hockey in all her attacks and punches, and then sometimes she does, sometimes she doesn't. Then when like Law's on her belly, now her fist is hockey. But when she just punched Kid that first time on the rooftop, she didn't hockey up. Do you think hockey gets harder to use with old age? Like to me, that would be the best explanation to why this stuff kind of happens. Like the older you are, the harder it is to have willpower or something. But I don't know that I believe that's a thing though. I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm just saying shit. uh, I agree. I agree. Promise Neverland is the only manga that moved me in a while, but that was until the ending, which ruined the whole series for me. I only like the first arc. I think the first arc is one of the greatest first arcs in Shonen Jump history, weekly Shonen Jump history. But it falls off for me after that, and I don't care for Enma saying I want to. Enma, Emma, what was her name again? Emma, right? I don't know. That wasn't my type of narrative, I guess though. I would have fought if Shiryu did poison him, and that's why he lost fighting Dirty. I don't think he poisoned him though, and why he was even in Wano. Or never given Big Mom a real chance, even a Whole Cake Island. It's unfortunate she'll remain a laughing stock. Yeah, I'd love it if I got you. Big Mom and Kaido will only look worse as the series progresses because we'll see more people performing similar, if not better, feats than them. Yet we're to believe they were the two most powerful people on the planet. That's the problem. It's like Kaido was the most wanted man in the world in a lot of ways, supposed to be like the strongest pirate alive. I know most people thought it was like Shanks and like Dragon, some of the things. Like I think there was room for debate there, but like this is kind of like the standard that he set. And I would agree what Kobe did was a lot more impressive in a lot of ways. Like I don't like I it's just weird. Like it's just these moments that are brilliant and these moments that are bad. Because when I kind of think about everything that Kaido did from the start to finish, fighting the scabbards and blah blah blah, his little Odin traumatization and fighting with with the supernovas that were on the rooftop, taking the damage he took there, then lifting the island up, fighting with Yamato, Luffy and Momo come back, and stuff like that. Like you want to give him credit, but it's just like what's going? I don't know. Like it just don't look right. Like I genuinely look at that fight with Kaido as one of the worst. Like this is supposed to be in some ways that fucking fight, that fight that we've been waiting for. Like he's finally challenging an emperor. And I look back at it and I don't see it as any grander than him beating like Dofi or Crocodile or something. To me, it's on the same level. It didn't have that elevated sense of importance to me based on how it all played out. That's just my opinion. As much as I have a lot of issues with this fight I'm about to bring up, I still keep saying this. My favorite fight on Wano was Big Mom versus Law and Kid. And that had some issues, man. So, yeah. The thing is, he just needs to bring Big Mom back as a kaiju. Luffy has to stop. One can hope. How old is Oda? Do you think he'll live long enough to see the end of the series? I personally think Oda is milking the series, or his age is changing his mindset. I think once you reach a certain age, you should either end your series or move on to a new one. I think he'll make it. As long as he's taking care of himself. I don't know what his health is like. I don't know how old he is. I don't know if he's. I think I want to say late. I want to say he's in his 40s. Because like Araki is like in his 60s still drawing. I don't know. At the end of the day, to me, execution is more important than anything. Your mindset and the way you look at the world does change as you grow up, and I think that will be reflected in the story that you're writing and in the media you create. That much I agree with. But to me, this is one of those things where I just harping back to my old saying: execution is all I really care about. I don't care if you're 12. I don't care if you're 92. If you're making good content, You're making good content. It's literally that simple for me. I don't think I don't have to overcomplicate that. Big Mom put her all into fighting Kid and Law, but couldn't put them down. But Shanks could low diff Kid and kill her at the same time. That's see what I'm saying. Like and like I remember this. I made a stipulation. I would have taken it a lot better if he had actually split Kid in two, like Frieza. You know, when like he hit himself with his own destructo disc, Kenzan, like in two. Then I would have taken it. I don't know. That part doesn't sit well with me. But you know, Shanks hype, Shanks wank, whatever. So I don't think she put all into fighting Law Kid personally. Neither do I. That's the problem. And it's like, will she get a chance to actually showcase everything? And with the way Kaido was talking about how hockey is the way to conquer the entire world, I would have liked to see him do something on the level of an ocean. Is it no? The ocean sovereignty is their combined divine departure or galaxy impact. Because even as soon as he went down, Shanks used his like conqueror's hockey like Ryatsu to put like spiritual pressure on Aramaki and communicate with them from a distance. Kaido wouldn't do nothing like that. It's just not a good look to me. And I don't think he's realizing. I don't know. Maybe just me. I don't know. Maybe just me. I'm probably overthinking it. One Piece at its heart is always about fun, friendship, and going on a journey. I think getting older makes it hard to get into that child mindset. If you lose love for your series, sure. Ultimately, the series never meant to be that long, so you might have a point. I think he said 5 years, and that didn't happen. But yeah, he's in conquering a damn thing. I hear what you're saying, though, Infant. I got you, but again, to me, it's just execution. That's all I really care about. Some people don't lose their childlike wonder. I've lost mine to some degree, so I get it. I'm only 30. Well, I say only 30. I'm actually at an advanced elderly age, but yeah. But let me not keep harping on that. What thematic role do you think Garp has left in the story now that he's in this position? Do you think that he still has a very important role to play? Do you think you're going to see him go all out in the fight at some point? What do you think about my idea of Blackbeard possibly giving him a public execution, Roger style, and him and Roger, you could say the greatest of the pirates and possibly the greatest of the Marines, are both executed by their enemy faction in a public execution. I kind of like that. I feel like I cooked up something nice just now. You know what I'm saying? How's that meal smell? You like that? That was good, right? That was good. That was on the spot too. You know, I just came out on the spot. I wasn't even thinking about that like long. I just came out on the spot. Ideally, Big Mom isn't dead and Kaido dies saving her. You think that Kaido died saving her? I don't think Kaido would die saving her. Ideally, they're both alive, but like I kind of don't want to see them again. There's a part of me is like, nah, I'm pissed off, just melt in the lava. But I'm like, y'all died from the. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do with it. I'm not gonna pretend I have an idea. I don't know what to do with that shit. I just don't. Think it would have been better if the rest of the red hair pirates had assisted and showed them as a pirate group were just flat out superior instead of Shanks rolling in top two and Dorian with Rogue. I think that would have been better too, like an actual crew to crew battle where it's like maybe Kid's crew was top heavy, so it's really just Killer, Kid, maybe Heat and Wire, and the rest of them can hang with like the regular officers that Shanks has, not even like your Ben Beckmans. But I hear you with the end game, but for now he is fridged, I would guess. I'm a Blackbeard fan, so I take that idea of yours. I'm a Blackbeard guy too, so that's my pirate king. Well, Crocodile is, but you know what I'm saying, teach out here, dude. Maybe Kobe proves Garp philosophy wrong by saving everyone in the future with no elderly sacrifices. I like that too, but like Garp's role to me was building up for Kobe to be his ultimate redemption. Because I think what Kuzan said to him actually rings pretty true. You know how Kuzan was like, you have a bad habit of raising enemies? First of all, that was kind of a hard ass line. That was hard. Yes, yes, yes. Aokiji, so good. That was a cold ass line. Brr, cold. Sorry, I'm sorry. Um, but it's like, yeah, Dragon became the world's most wanted man, revolutionary, directly opposes the Marines and especially the world government. Okay, Ace. Yeah, not your biological kid or whatever, but You raised him and he became a very prominent pirate and became Whitebeard's, the strongest man alive at the time as a pirate, became his second division commander. Luffy is now an emperor on his way to become Pirate King, right? Sabo was the right hand to motherfucking whatever. Kuzan is now working with Blackbeard, Battleship punching bags. Kobe will be his ultimate redemption. He made so many mistakes and raised all of these people who will ultimately become very strong and become monsters in the world from a standpoint of a monstrous strength and monstrous influence. And Kobe will be his ultimate redemption for that. Kobe will become the future of the Marines, a good Marine, an honest Marine, the fleet admiral, reform it into a respectable organization that all the countries can actually count on. And you won't have people like Luffy saving islands. And Garp can rest knowing, hey, I did something right when it comes to the next generation. That's what I think is going to happen. Something better show a crewmate fight. Damn it, at least he isn't a fighter. Law showed it better. Yeah. The Law one with Blackbeard. I think we still need Garp and Dragon to have a present on-screen conversation about the relationship and Luffy before Garp dies. My rating for the chapter, like 7. Like I can't go higher than an 8 personally. Probably about an 8. 8 out of 10. You think Kuzan changes sides again later, maybe related to Kobe convincing him? I have no idea what to think. Think about Kuzan. I would like that Kobe inspires him to come back in a way, but he has to atone for his defection though at first. He can't just be reinstating. He'll have to do something to show that he's sorry and like make up for lost time. But I like the idea that he comes back, yes. Maybe he becomes what Kong is or something. What's Kong again? There's something something. Does anybody am I the only person who thinks about Kong all the time? I'm like, what's up with Kong, man? The peak of the world keeps growing with the addition of new powers and the characters we grew attached to or were hyped up for. Feel like they will be less important in the grand scheme by the end. Shift from Blackbeard to Emu and Almirez to Gods to Knights or whatever. I think I agree. If Kuzan saves Garp ultimately and defects from the Blackbeard power, I think that's good for him. I think that'd be enough, actually. Brago thinks of Kong too. I think of Kong all the time. Look, I just like that's just like a bureaucrat like political role where you do paperwork all the time. Paperwork shout out to me, gang. Yes, paperwork so not good. Still think Kugan made die protecting Robin. Scope, I like that. I like that idea better. Maybe Blackbeard gets his hands on Robin's and Kuzan's the one that dies to free her and she goes back to the Straw Hats. I like that, actually. Colby embodies what it means to be the people's champion even more than Garp, and these last two chapters prove it. Because he's becoming the new hero. Rocky Port incident, X, Y, and Z. So yeah. Kong is a character, isn't he? Yes, he is. He exists somewhere in the One Piece ether. Okay, him dying or near dying protecting Robin would be great. I think I'd like that too. So, but I kind of like my execution. You know what I'm saying? Gang, Jihad's so good. Kong is your paperwork brethren. Paperwork. That's my brother. My brother. Yeah, man. Let me Groose. Good job with the spider web. Your hat's still stupid. I'm never gonna let go of his hat. Um. Yeah. 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 That's what happened in the chapter of One Piece. I'm not that impressed with Blackbeard's crew. I'm not, but I know they're strong. I'm not that impressed with them. So what's about to happen when we go back to Egghead? What's about to happen? What do y'all think, man? Is it the death of a celestial dragon? Not celestial dragon. I'm sorry. Gorosei, Elder Star, Elder Planet, whatever we call them now. I don't know. You think Jay Garcia dies and Luffy gets blamed for it, and that like is the big incident? Because who's there now? What Vegapunk, world government, so to speak, CP0. We got pirates. I don't think there are any revolutionaries there yet. And yes, you're right. Borsalino is coming. My favorite Marine. My guy. Death of Gorosei, but it feels like it would be Blackbeard that gets blamed for it. You think? Okay. Well, I'm not saying Luffy like kills them, but what if Luffy gets blamed for it? Well, yeah, Blackbeard's ship is on the horizon too. This should be very interesting. I don't know. I hope so because can you guys actually articulate to me in the chat what it is? You don't have to go into great detail if you don't want to, but give me general bullet points for why you've been enjoying One Piece way more post Wano, especially when it comes to Egghead stuff. Like, what's truly moving you? Because I can't say anything except maybe Vegapunk's reveal has moved me for Egghead. I don't like the outfits. I don't know if I care for the multiple Vegapunk bodies and the one betraying them because I want to be a celestial dragon and the flashback with Dragon and the Marines not like getting rid of the books or whatever. Like, I got issues, man. I got issues. I didn't like that Luffy went Gear Fifth to fight fucking Lucci. Lucci sucks. You were fighting Kaido in base form. I just don't. I have so many little. See, it's like a death by. I'm suffering from death from 1,000 paper cuts because I can't point to anything I think that's super egregious. Just so many small little things, and I'm bleeding out everywhere, and I'm dying. I think we'll see him and Kizaru officially land on Egghead in the next chapter. Haven't liked Egghead, only really enjoyed Away from the Straw Hats and same with Wano. Agreed. He said nothing at all. Well, I know most people have been enjoying it. I enjoying the stationary characters becoming more and more active and spending time away from the Straw Hats. Like I think that when we cut away and see more of the world and stuff, that tends to be more interesting, and we like that a lot. A lot of my favorite moments in One Piece are like the world reacting to big events and whatnot. You're finally getting answers on what's been going around the world, especially what led us to Reverie going the way it did. The Reverie stuff was good, but that's like to me, that's not Egghead though. Like I'm talking about being on the island of the future specifically. I have, for the most part, enjoyed Cross Guild, Galaxy Impact, Blackbeard pulling up on Boa, Kobe doing his thing, punching bags, punching battleship bags. What's that other thing I'm forgetting in my head? Like I've enjoyed that for the most part, but it's just like Egghead with Bonnie and don't kill my daddy. Don't kill my dad. It's not your fucking dad, you stupid, goofy, raggedy bitch. What the fuck are you talking about? God damn it. I'm kind of indifferent. I'm enjoying a few things, but not upset at anything. I think that's a very fair assessment, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. It's not moving me, though. Oh, that's what I'm forgetting. The Seraphim. I actually like the Seraphim being very powerful creations. Because if they're gonna replace the Shichibukai, which are just like the Shichibukai, but like child form with their abilities and more, and I guess robotics and cyberkinetics and stuff like that. So you were kind of replace them with them, but you could control them. So I like them, but like when they were attacking them and they weren't doing any damage, I didn't like that Zoro made the gag of Zoro where I thought that was really stupid because in the heat of battle, after you had already taken the ocean sovereignty and you're supposed to be on the edge of death and whatever, you figure that out during the battle with I'm gonna call that nigga Albert. He doesn't deserve to be called a king. He's not a king, he's a fucking bozo. So Albert, whatever his name is, when the minority hunter put him down. I'm like, so now that you're fighting another one, you didn't put two and two together? And how do you guys feel about their defense being that strong? Like, is King oddly more durable than Kaido? Like, if Luffy's able to hurt fucking Kaido, he should be able to hurt a fucking Seraphim. I do not care if that fire is up. Unless that's some very automatic thing related to the race. When the fire is up, they do not get hurt. Point period blank. But when it's out or whatever and they get their speed boost, they're incredibly vulnerable. I don't know if that made sense to me. Like if Luffy uses an advanced Conqueror's Punch against a Seraphim, it should get hurt. I believe that. I don't know what y'all think. The actual island, Bonnie's finally involved in the story in a meaningful way. Vegapunk is introduced. It's my third favorite island from a visual standpoint. The art and pace much better than art from beforehand, etc. Fair enough. He said, yep. Are they cyborgs or straight clones? I have no idea. I'm sure it's like a. I feel like there's some cyberkinetics in them, like there's cybernetic parts to them, but they could be like cloned, engineered with the lineage factor, a la what Judge was doing, and we know that you can like create some shit. So I think they're like a combination of science and like machinery. The Seraphim, one of the few aspects of Egghead I really don't care much for, to be honest. I just like that like the SSG, the thing that replaced the Warlord system, is something that is actually feasibly strong. Like I didn't believe they actually replaced it well. That's what I'm saying. So like I didn't think they could actually hold the position of being one of the three powers. They should be a glass cannon, but I don't know how to even beat them. They're cool though, especially Dolphin the Croc Seraphim. The Croc won the GOAT. If cyborgs maybe don't feel pain, just get dented from light Divin smokes. Well, yeah, I keep forgetting that Sanji is a fucking beast now. Cause like if Shiryu tried to stab Sanji, even if Sanji didn't hockey up, would this maybe I don't know if he has a Meito, I don't know. Maybe the sword wouldn't have broken, but would it have hurt Sanji? Like now I know how much that exoskeleton, how great it is. I don't know. I'm looking forward to that Kuma flashback. It's way overdue. Fair. You know, Kuma has my one of my favorite, probably my favorite Delphoid ability. So he's such a fascinating character. I hope we get some stuff about him in a meaningful way. I hope it's not just like a montage and I have to piece it together and then the anime does its own thing. The Seraphim made me dislike the Zoro versus King fight a little because they stay in fire on mode the whole time and take zero damage. So it makes me think, why didn't King then? And if Advanced Conquerors enough for flame on mode, why are they not using it? It's a little weird. No, I hear you. I have all the same kind of complaints. I'd never really liked the King and Zoro fight. I thought it was very underwhelming. The Queen fight didn't move me either like that, but the reason I didn't harp on the King fight as much as the Queen fight, sorry, I'm talking about Sanji versus Queen, is because Sanji typically decides when he's ready to end a fight. I truly believe that. When Sanji's fed up and he's done, he just wins. And his fights usually aren't as drawn out or as elongated as Zoro's and Luffy's. I'm reminded of like Kurobi really early. He got out the water, put his shoes on, long, boom, thunderen, Paul, Volshato, packed him up, right? Bon Clay too, when he figured out that okay, you can't use the other abilities when you're in thing, you're done. Jabra, Diablo Jump. All right, enough of this. You're done. Ifrit Jump. Okay, enough of it. You're done. Like he actually dictates when he's ready to end the fight. So at least the Queen fight has been consistent with Sanji. So I'm not harping on it. That King fight, you're doing what Luffy did the previous arc, taking down the right hand, the second in command to like an emperor. The right hand of an emperor. And that fight was so fucking mid. I still think Law and Big Mom's the best fight on that arc. And I don't even like it. Like I think it has so many problems. I'm better than New York, leaving the Blackbeard part. It's fair. Bart has my favorite ever fruit, but I'm a teleportation merchant. My favorite fruits are probably what? The Nikyo Nikyo no Mi, Paw fruit, the Glint Glint fruit, Pika Pika no Mi, Wada, is it Wada Wada no Mi, Straw fruit, the one that Hawkins has. I'm gonna throw this here for now as a placeholder, but maybe I could think of a better fruit in my head. But I'm always been disappointed with how this ability was used. But I do think the Bomu Bomu no Mi, the Bomb fruit, Explode fruit, whatever that Mr. Five had when he was flicking his boogers is an incredible power. That if you get put it in the right hands, I think could do something very significant. And let me think of one more that I like on top of my head that I really like. A devil fruit ability that I really like on top of my head. I like the Gum Gum fruit. Well, Nika Nika Nigga Nigga Sun God, whatever the fuck it is now. I kind of like Marcos. I like Marcos. Marcos like the one Zoan fruit that I like because he's a phoenix. If I was gonna be anything, I would choose to be a phoenix. Not even a dragon. I choose the phoenix one. So that's my Zoan. So yeah. So yeah, favorite Paramecias. Open with me. I'm an idiot, but I don't know if my favorite. More so that I think that's actually one of the most creative abilities I've seen in fiction. I'm gonna give him that credit. I read, play, and watch a lot of stuff from different time periods from all over the world. So I think I have a pretty decent palette when it comes to like general storytelling, and I genuinely think the op fruit is one of the most creative things I've ever seen in fiction. I really do. I mean that. I give him credit for that. Still OP stand, teleport merchant, Zoro receiving the same power up Luffy got, just dozens of chapters rubbing you the wrong way. I agree. Because I feel like at least the person who earned it the most was Luffy, being trained specifically in hockey a certain way, training his armament, training his observation, blah blah blah. And because Conquerors, I think, is the one that comes naturally to him, his best aptitude probably goes Conquerors, Armament, then Future Sight. Him unlocking it that way didn't bother me. And Luffy's done this before where he's assimilated a technique just by seeing it visually, like Soru. That technique where you kick off the ground quickly 10 times in an instant to move fast. And I'd argue he approximated Geppo in Gear 4th, though Sanji started skywalking before him. So he could do that. It's not unusual. So Luffy earned it the most to me. A lot of these other characters, I don't know if I think they earned that next tier of advanced armament conquerors hockey, but I'm just black. What do I know? I don't think there's ever been a discussion of my favorite attacks in One Piece. I've never done it, but I mean, we can do that in a One Piece. Have I ever done a second Baroque's Works podcast? Maybe I'll make it a topic of that podcast. But I'll think of some on top of my head right now. Let me just catch the comments first. The Phoenix is pretty OP as well with the regeneration. That's why I want it. Plus, it's one of the few abilities that gives you true flight, like Shiki's Golden Lion. And I like the I like I'd like to be able to fly. I would like to fly without having to flap my wings, but I'll take it. Mine is the 3,000 worlds from Zoro. Sanzen Sekai, that's a good one. The spinning the swords around. Through the door. The door fruit is good as well. Mirror. Oh, yeah. Abilities that give you like the ability to put yourself in a pocket dimension or another dimension are useful. Absolutely. Zoro even unlocking Conquerors fully in Wano was a huge step up. He did not need advanced Conquerors to take out King. It was too soon. I'm kind of with you, but I don't know how you interpret it. Some people think Enma is what drew it out of him, and really, until he masters Enma, he can't do it at will. I don't know what you think. This is something that I've seen floating in the ether. Oda wrote it that way, so it is what it is. The moment Zoro got the mink medicine, I knew Oda was just doing whatever. I can heal, but I still have to wear glasses. Can't heal my eyesight. Fair. That's like what's that? What's the bit? What's Sasuke's kid with the Sharingan and glasses? Like nigga, you have a Sharingan. Could you imagine having like a Byakugan with glasses? That makes no fucking sense. So I hear you. Favorite attacks in One Piece. Favorite attacks in One Piece. Favorite attacks in One Piece. You guys share some of y'all favorites too. It might help me out. I really like Raigo, but I want to use something that you don't need equipment to use. So because he needs Death Pia to do that, so I'm not gonna go with Raigo. Heck, favorite moves in One Piece that I like. Anti-matter kick course. The straight up kick that he does. I like that move. Oh man, I didn't think it was gonna be this hard. Why can't I think of anything? I guess Kurozu. I like the gravity pull in. That move's pretty cool. I like Kurozu. I like when Roger used Divine Departure. I can't say I liked it as much when Shanks did it. I like when Roger did it though. No, maybe I should just make a video about that or a stream about it because maybe I need to think about this. I don't know. I like Yasamagi no Magatama, the little sacred jewels that thing does. Yata no Kagami. Nanda? Oh, God, I love that fucking scene. The best move is chick her out. No, I'm kidding. That's not the best move. Man is the demon brick fist to the ocean shoulder throw. Oh, you know what? Gyojin Karate goes hard. What's my favorite fisherman karate move? Though? Let me think about that. I like Big Mom Jikoku Sovereignty. That's a good one. Hell's Memories Fire. I see what you did there. Gum Gum Pistol or Diablo Jamba. Okay. I still don't read Boruto, but that girl got bad genes. Sakura and Strong with Chia. I need replacement. Also, Luffy Gum Gum. No UFOs taken from us way too early. I really like Gomu Gomu no Ba and Tako Hanabi against Eneru. And I like just Gomu Gomu no Hanabi Fireworks. That one was pretty good. I like that Sanji worked on improving his arm in hockey for the fight against the Beast Pirates felt more realistic to me, as opposed to Zoro needing his advanced. Did Sanji do that? Oh, he was saying because he can coat his leg in it, he can increase the heat, right? Plus the power of the exoskeleton. May have to revisit that. Okay. I would say Robin's choking people, but he isn't allowed to really use anymore. Clutch go hard. Clutch goes hard. I enjoyed all of Kurobi's moves before Sanji filleted him. You know what move I have to say? I have to say it just because of how he sounds. I don't know if the move is cool, but anytime I hear Galdino say anything, I always smile. Candlewood. I love that shit. Candlewood. Mego. The attack, you hit the thing's face. Yeah, Kizaru's light speed attack. Fair. Having Earth too. Yeah, I love that shit. I love that shit. I like the Hell Demon that Magellan uses. I actually like the Hydra. Hidara, and he like uses it to like travel. I really like Magellan though. I really do like him. I think he's super dope. Yeah, Venom Demon cool too. Yeah, Venom Demon. Nah, Robin just needs to make clones and dominate the adult entertainment world. Hey, let me get a clone. Robin, pussy so good. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I promise in like 2 weeks I'll be over this. I promise. It won't last that long. I'll get over it. I'll get over it. Jack Gatling at one point was my favorite attack before it became more like, but usually one of his finishers becomes like one of his more regular use moves. But when he used it against Rob Lucci to put him out, you couldn't tell me nothing. That was the greatest move in One Piece for a long time. I love Unis's shock. That attack is so nasty. Question mark? What happened? I was hacked, bro. Maybe you weren't here and I told you. So I'm broke. Needed some money. Elon Musk is helping out Canada, so he's like, "Hey, yo, you want to be an experimental guinea pig for Neuralink?" I'm like, "All right, bro. Put the chip in my brain." So sometimes the government hacks me, makes me say things I don't want to say. That wasn't me, bro. I was hacked. It's a chip. It's a chip, bro. It's a chip. Big Mom's bag was so damn deep. I legit like all their attacks. Oh, you reminded me of Lol. The Lol attacks I like. Hakuto. Shambles. I don't know. Rainbow subtitles make it even better. Yep. Back. I'll all forever miss the era where say, yeah, all right, man. I was hacked, bro. Don't let the government trick you, bro. It's a psyop. You gotta stand aside of the people, bro. Nah, not NPC so good. Don't ever change. Gang, gang. Gamma knife is clean too. Yes, and so was Counter Shock. I like that one too. There's a lot of good moves, man. Let me think about that. I'll make it its own discussion in video. And I'll have a list of my 10 favorite One Piece moves. I gotta think about it. I might have to think about all my favorite characters and my favorite move from each. How am I a fucking fraud? You know what? I'm gonna get up. I want to get up. Sabus. What? Ground sickle. Ground desu. What? Barahan. Oh, that best 5 moves in One Piece. There, list done. And the supreme grade hook, right to the chest. There you go. I did it. I did it. I won. I solved it. Actually, I really like the life minus dolls. That Hawkins can pass off his moves to other people. I really like that. No crocodile moves crazy. I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. Doubling back to favorite devil fruits, Peronos, Hoda fruits, probably top 5 to me. I like that one too. Hoda. I like it. I like the ghost line. That's my ghost princess. Croco, Drown Luffy. Yeah, Badahan. Yeah. Oh yeah. Deserto La Spada. Even though La Spada got beat by a regular punch, a battleship bag punch. So yeah. Hawkins, who that? I deserve that. I guess I deserve that. I should have picked better. I should just pick Law. I knew better. I should just pick Law. Why did I pick Law? I don't know why. I always gotta be weird. I always want to be different. I want to be different. I want to be weird, contrarian or whatever. Vista style is nice. Oh, Flower Vista. I was like, who the fuck is Vista? Yeah, I don't know. I have no opinion on him. Y'all remember Kaizoku fan subs animated special move subtitles? Yeah, we were talking about it earlier. We're talking about the era where like if you did a katon, it will come up in like the fire subtitles. I just miss it, man. It was so good. And even when he went gear second, it changed to pink with the steam. Holy fuck, bro. Take us back. I yearn to go back. It's not. We're not progressing. We're not progressing. Does Kid have any cool moves that I like? I think the railgun was cool, all things considered, but I don't know. I think my favorite Zoro attack is also Sansen Sekai. No, it's Shishi Sun Sun. No, it is. It's Shishi Sun Sun. Then it's on Sansen Sekai. Shishi Sun Sun. That shit is so fucking raw every time he uses it. And I secretly think this is like his strongest move. I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. Maybe I'm wrong, but like secretly deep down in my soul, I think it secretly is like his strongest move. Kids are wrestling moves and get to knock out. Damn, Punk might be it. Wrestling is okay. I hate all the Punk move. I hate all the Punk moves. That shit ass. Lion song is so raw. Yeah, yeah, it is. It is. E two to you, yeah. No, I think no. Rashomon's two sword styles. It's need two to you. Need two to you. Two swords. Rashomon. The first time we did that shit, I said, well, goddamn. Goddamn. You're right, I'm a fraud. No, it's okay. It's okay. I only caught that. I don't even know how I caught that. I just caught that. So I just correct you now before you know what I'm saying. But yeah. No, Rashomon go hard. I even like things of Rashomon from Thing. But yeah, man, a lot of cool moves. But I'm more interested in Delphi and Delphi powers. My favorite Zoro move is the Dark Crow Hunt. That's a good one. There's Tiger Hunt. I like the first time we did a flying slash. That felt significant. Like he had to work hard to be able to do a flying slash consistency, and I think he learned to do it with 1, 2, and 3 swords eventually. Kiamon's cutting element styles not OP but very useful. Yeah, Firefox, fire cutting, whatever it's called, flame rend. I've seen so many versions of that move. That shit's good. I like that. I'm not mad at it. Yeah, Kiemon has some cool stuff. Kaido has any attacks I like. I like Kaido. I like when Kaido swings his club. I like Three Worlds Ragnarok maybe or something. Just want to know why and how we keep summoning lightning at will in the anime. It's like the one thing you mentioned Rokushiki. My favorite Rokushiki technique are the two we see the least. Now one you need Tabasher all six to do for Roku Ogan. So fair enough for that one. That's a really dope move. But I like Kamiye. The paper one where you like bend and you sway in the wind like bamboo. I think Kami is a really cool ability. I like that one. I put it. But yeah, it's the Thunder Bagua things. Favorite, no, Geppo and Sodu go hard, but like, yeah, Kaido straight up doing Skyward strikes. Like how? Why? Like for Big Mom, it makes more sense through the homie system. I just see kind of do this swing, 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 swing. I'm like, nigga, are you just summoning lightning? Why do you have elemental attacks? You have wind, lightning, and fucking fire. Why are you a Pokemon? Why does Gyarados have Thunderbolt, Fire Blast? What's up? What's a wind move? I don't know. Silver Wind. It's a bug type move, isn't it? And and Hydro Pump. Like, what's going on? Just I just don't get it. I don't get that. Favorite is Geppo. Kind of should do Skyward Strike. Big Mom's Elemental Arrow. The the thing she did to take out the Mazer Cannon thing, that was pretty cool. The kind of want to be Big Mom so bad, yeah. I don't know. I don't know, man. Who am I overlooking? I know I'm overlooking somebody that I like a lot. I like the life return technique where people compress their muscles. Semikigan Kaijo. That shit's cool. I like Radical Beam from Frankie. That shit cool. Ain't nobody messing with the arsenal of Don Krieg. Does he have named attacks though? That's why I didn't say anything. I guess MH5 gas bomb. Exploding axe go hard. Diamond brass knuckles crazy. All gold Woots armor nice. You know that's my guy. The East Blue legend. Bonnie's. I don't think Bonnie's power is bad, but I wouldn't want it, and it doesn't move me. I did talk about Lost Power. Yeah, I think it's one of the most creative abilities I've ever seen. What was the move Moria did to split Thriller Bark? Did he just punch? Oh, Asgard's shadow isn't that when he's absorbed every shadow into him 1,000, and then he just punched it. It Tobushigan? Yeah, yeah, flying finger gun. No, Hibachi. Pink, pink, pink. God, I love that fight. It's the greatest fight ever. Luffy versus Rob Lucci. Honestly, Robin and Sugar's Unfruits together would be completely broken. Yeah, I guess. Dolphy attacks. I'm not a Doflamingo guy personally, but I like his ability though. I can't think of any particular attack though. I guess Parasite, maybe making a puppet clone. Strings go hard. Strings go hard. 16 holy bullets is fire, but it failed. Didn't it fail? It's some like I don't know if people have this problem. I have this problem sometimes where the first time I see a move, no matter how epic it is, if it didn't work, I what do I do with it? Has he used that move before? And I didn't know that because didn't he? Is that movie used to try to take Luffy out and then Luffy punched him into the fucking ground? So it's like the one time you used it, it didn't work. I'm not impressed. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe he used it before though. Caesar moving the air is really good. I like that one. And him being with the like blow up smiley is cool. Jolene did strings better for real talk. I lost it, but it sounds cool. Ivankov, Desinu Inca. Yeah, I like that shit. I love that shit. Her strings alone honestly have the most drip. I'm in the minority, but for 1 week straight, I kept reenacting the Demon's Bamboo by Virgo. It looked cool in the moment, but I'm like, you're a bamboo man? Like, no. If I ate that shit and I couldn't, and it robbed me of my ability to swim, I'd be fucking angry. Garf told Ivanko's flow with the galaxy named attacks. Yeah, secretly. Secretly. But yeah, if you guys could eat a devil fruit, which one would you eat though? Don't cheat. You're not Blackbeard. Shut the fuck up. Or would you forego it for hockey? Would you eat one? I would only eat the ones that I truly believe are would mesh with my fighting style and personality. I'm kind of a underhanded sneaker. Like I'll do an honorable battle here and there, but I'm just trying to win. I'm really not interested in having mano fights like that. I don't care how I get it done. I'm a pirate. I'm a fucking cheater. W by any means. That's why I think I would put working with the pawpaw fruit or Hawkins' ability to wada no me. You give me that, oh my god, I'd be dangerous. I'd be so dangerous, especially in the real world. Let me catch my boss's hair follicle, make a doll, and be like, all right, so here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna pay me now. What? Stab my leg. Oh, what happened? You think this is a game? I need a raise, nigga. Oh yeah, the meteor was really cool. I think the meteor attack didn't move me the same way. Even though it was fucking raw. It's because I don't know how many people were really around, but the big three in the same year all had a meteor attack. I'm very certain it was Naruto first with Madara's double meteor. Then I think it was Bleach with the fucking Quincy Remy. His name is it Remy? I'm thinking of the one with the imagination power that Kenpachi fought. That Quincy, and then Fujitora did it, and I'm like, what's going on? Y'all had some like collab, like, all right, yo, I'm gonna do a meteor attack. There 3 months, you do a like. Did they talk about this over ramen or some shit? Fujitora allows me my picks, but I gotta hit the books for Lost Fruit. True. I'm going with the Ton Fruit because I got ideas. What ideas you got? Oh, Buggy's fruit or Kizaru's? Fair. Pop off fruit, no question. Don't need to travel on a boat. Just bubble. Plus, I'm pretty good at geography. Okay. Rumble or Bomb. Wait, the Jacket might be here. Okay. I would like to become light. Machiverse was an idiot. Yep. Yeah, Hawkins is one of the better, but a Smoke or other low gear tricky one. Grammy, I think. Oh, Grammy. Okay, yeah. I think I had all three of them. It was actually wild. Light is OP. Yeah. If I was gonna be a low gear, I would pick the Pika or Gordo, but Knowing my personality, I think becoming a Logia would make me lazy and not dodge shit. I don't know if I would train myself to have the like immediate reaction even to cut off guard. I don't trust myself to train it. So I probably would not want to be a Logia. If I was gonna eat any Zoan, the only one that as I've seen thus far that I would eat is Marco's fruit. I don't know, Tori Tori no Mi model Phoenix, whatever it's called. I don't know if there's an official name for it yet. I eat Marco's fruit. Flying regeneration could work with that. But probably would go with the Niki Niki no Mi or Wada Wada no Mi. Yeah, one of those two. Oh, I love the Phoenix fruit. Flying sounds fun and convenient. Plus, I can heal those I care about. Yeah. You become an Enaru? Yeah, I would love. I would send some L Thors maybe. I'd love to do that. But I'd want to be lightning or like no other element. Darkness would have been cool if I had to take all that damage. I'm fragile, bro. That's why I play football, like soccer. So like I trip, I roll 5 times, I hold my knee and get the ball back because I'm a pussy. So like that's I don't like pain. I don't like pain. Um, in real life, Warp Fruit would be so clutch. It's true. But Eneros would be so cool if you didn't need to worry about power. Yeah, I'm choosing Falcon. Is there a right fruit? That fruit would suit, I think. Okay. I mean, lazy dependent fruit. No fruit becoming a Buddha like Sengoku we raw saw. I don't want to be a Buddha. I'm not enlightened. I'm not enlightened. I don't deserve it. I don't want to be a Buddha. I'm not into Buddhism. I'm into Phoenixism. You already got Eneru's Durag. The plus five and all stats. Apparently it's like an afro. So, but yeah, man, there's a lot of cool Delphin abilities. There's one thing I think he did really well with is Delphin abilities. Thus, but though in a weird way, I feel like the ones that you would think would be lame, like the lamest devil fruits, are the ones that I think he takes really far and he kind of pushes them. Then the ones where I think there's a lot of groundwork that's been done already and you can kind of pick and choose and do something interesting, he doesn't. I really think he's made the power of magnetism with Kid look extremely lame. I think magnetism is such a cool ability. Yes, Magneto's my gold standard, but I've seen other versions of it used very well. I think Kid's own is the least inspiring version of having the power of magnetism that I've ever fucking seen. I keep calling him he's like a Green Lantern, but with metal. So he just makes constructs, which are cool. He's a builder, mechanic guy. I respect it, but I needed more, man. I needed more. Let me see. Becoming a Buddha is gonna be broad cell. Like becoming a light thing. We're trying to become a shock. Trying to create shockwaves. Fair enough. Or a pocket dimension ability or teleport. Honestly, with a pocket dimension, I feel like I would just like make it really nice and like bring bitches there. Like that's what I would do with it. Like I don't think I would use it very resourcefully. I'll just be like, oh yeah, I got a place. You trying to? What you trying to do? What you trying to get into right now? Doa doa. What am I on today? What's going on? Any filler movie fruits you would want? Ooh, that's a great question. That's a great question. Any filler ones that I would want? I kind of no, I don't want Gaspardi's candy. I don't want that. I don't want that. No. Flower. I really think Bullet's ability is very broken. So was the bitch from Film Gold. Thank you. Amazing. What's her name? What's her name? Yeah, Luck Fruit. What's her name again though? I remember her name. That one's good. I actually think Gil Tesoro's fruit is super dope. Obviously, gold, monetary might. You can, become like the ultimate rich person and stuff like that. So it's got real power and uses. But creating your own environment where you're essentially invincible is an incredibly smart way to use it. So I give props to his ability to try to think of some earlier ones from the first couple of movies, but I'm drawing a blank. I remember a guy ate a horn and transformed, but it's not Devil Fruit ability. That's from the Choppers movie. Gaspardi was Candy. That was cool. Wasn't there a water one that we saw? I think a water Logia will go hard. Will go hard. Baccarat. I wanted to call her wow, I lost her name. Never mind. Run me the more fruit from 3D2Y. Okay, from Brundy World. Green was cool. Fruit is cool. Just that Green Bull ain't all that. Jury's out with for me on him. Though I would argue, out of every single admiral we've seen or really high ranking Marine, he's had the worst initial showcasing. So I'm with you. Bruno could have made a fortune as a transport device. I think the water fruit was the Eric guy from the East Blue Saga filler with the water. Okay, maybe, all right, my bad. It was the honey Logia. My bad. I'm thinking of when they put her in a jar, right? So sorry, I think I'm thinking of that. Maybe that was a win. I might be mistaken. There was a guy who used like a Kama Itachi in one of the earlier fillers in like the 70s, I think, episode 70s around there with the weird like purple hair and something like that. But it's not coming to me. Modo Modo. That's Ainz from Stampede. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one. Would you? Can't she use it on herself? I remember she said that. Could you like stay young that way? Like shit, I'm 50. Modo Modo. Go back 12 years. Was it? Is it 12? Was it by the 12 years? Yeah. Like, could you? Yeah. It's cool because you can actually just like remove someone from existence. Like if they're like 24 and you touch them 3 times, they just like cease to exist and revert to like a fetus and like die. So I only remember because in anime, Nami knocked him off the ship way up in the reverse mountains in the Straw Hat statue. I wish I remembered the fillers as well as I should. I don't remember all of them as well as I should, but I did watch all of them. I think at some point, even when Foxy ran it back with the Nubrundia. I wanted her to revert even back. I did too, but I guess the joke was that like whatever. I got the joke today, but I thought we were gonna get like Brick for a little bit. Isn't Eric Dia banned? Nami did kill him, which was why it was badass. Hey, we pirates, we murder, we pillage, we take everything, we give nothing back. That's what we do. That's what we do, and that's how we do it. So yeah, man. I really respect how far Crocodile pushed his ability, because I'd argue until pretty much until really post time skip and we started seeing awakening and stuff. I'd argue most people did not train their Delphin ability as well as Crocodile did. But the weakness just being liquid, I can't do that. Blood can't do it. Rain. I like to swim. I be showering. I shower at least 4 times a year. I be sweaty. I like juice. I get peed on. Sometimes people pour juice on me. Prank. Water fights. Water fights what I meant. So like, yeah. So it's hard. I couldn't do it. I'd be paranoid. Like if your hand is sweaty and you give me a handshake, I'm like, fuck, shmat. So, so yeah, that's what I that's what I think at least. Complete derailment. And side note, um, why are you getting hacked so much today? I don't know. Like this fucking chip, bro. It's crazy. If we're talking about which opponent pushed Luffy to its limit, Crocodile's still easily in the top 3. I can see that. So you just want to be a fishman? I would learn the Fishman karate. I would learn it. I would. I don't want to know how to use it proficiently. I would say second, close to only Kaido. Okay. Okay, I feel it. No, I don't think Dolphy pushed him that hard. Arlong, no. Don Krieg, no. Kuro, no. Alvida, no. Buggy, no. I guess you can make no. Rob Lucci, you can make the case for, and it's doubly impressive because of. So it's probably like people pushing it further is probably what Crocodile, Cat, Kaido, Rob Lucci, and who the fuck did I just say? I don't know, somebody else. Somebody else. It's a crazy way to put it, but yeah. And in the movie, it had to be Zephyr. Zephyr, I'll always love Z for doing one thing that I wanted to see for so many years. When Luffy just like, bullets don't work, kick on! And he's like, all right, cease don't bullet, Nick. Said, you got caught lacking, bitch. Oh, I've been waiting years to see that. Unfortunately, that happened in the movie, I guess. We never talked about merman combat. It's kind of cool. And but if you're the Chris Fishman karate, yeah, Kuma, no. I'm not counting if Luffy kind of ruined his own body himself to beat you. Yes, to beat the combination of like to beat like Gecko Moria, he put a lot of physical exhaustion on himself, but Moria didn't push him. Luffy kind of did that to him. I don't know. Maybe that's a good topic for the podcast too. We'll do it. Kind of literally killed a man. You know what? Did he die though? Did you die though? Did you really die though? I don't know. Like I get water can wash away sand, but wet sand compacts together, allowing you to make constructs that would hold weight. Yeah, I would have liked to see some like Sandman stuff, but I don't get nice things. He gets fucking. What if he's with a squirter and it hits him? He's powerless. What? Okay, that's the last one. Last one. Last wild comment. Last wild comment for the day. Last wild one. So I'm just saying. I'm asking the real questions though. Y'all not thinking. Y'all not asking the real questions. I am. You feel what I'm saying? What if he's a squirter? What if she's a squirter? Like he's, you know what I'm saying? He got Riz. What if she's like a Kunoichi, an assassin, and the way to take him out is she squirts and then just stabs him because he's. I'm gonna see myself, but I'm sorry. Do 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 do. Oh my god. I'm just asking. I'm just being a journalist. I'm just asking the questions. That's just such a real situation to hold on. You see what I'm saying? You see? I might be onto something. You see? Oh, now we thinking. We're we're combining our brain cells to get to the truth, to the heart of the matter. These are the things that I'd be paranoid about. Anywho. Yeah. Luffy's been pushed a lot, but not by all his opponents. Not by all of them. Can I just this is kind of a random one, but let me ask you guys this. With the way Zoro has kind of moved to the One Piece world with not really fighting many swordsmen or whatever, blah blah whatever, whatever. You know, and let's say he fights Mihawk and he beats Mihawk. Does that diminish his dream a little bit to some of you guys? I feel like I don't have much investment in Zoro versus Mihawk anymore. I still think he'll do it justice and it'll be a cool fight. I hope, but like I can't say that I care. That's a fight I used to care about deeply for years. I can't say I care anymore. Like he got stronger and that's cool and I guess that works, but like I really think he needed to run into one or two people with the same dream as him with comparable strength and then beat them out the way Luffy constantly does it. Imagine piping a chick, she gets squirts on you and then breaks out a knife. Is she gonna beat both of them and take their swords? Shit. There you go. The problem has Mihawk fought the gods, the god knights, or any of the other powerful swordsmen besides Shanks? I don't even know. That's what I'm saying. Like, doesn't it just feel like cooked, like not as impressive in hindsight? How he's let it play out. And I always keep asking people this. I never got a real answer yet. I'm gonna have to make a short about this. Why is there a title for that? Why doesn't Garp have like the best hands, best brawler, best fist? If I beat him with a bladed weapon that's not a sword, what the fuck do I get? Am I the best glaive user? What if I beat him with a knife? What do I get? Is there a best gunman? Why are you just swordsmen? I have so many questions. Like, why is it like this? To me, Mugs moved me, which makes me care way less about it. I'm not a Mihawk stan either, so I feel that. I don't mind that he's fought a variety of enemies, but the true swordsman and other pursuing the same dream makes me not care about much of the dream. That's fair, I think. Who else is out there? Vista, Zoro should have testified with Vista. I mean, why can't you just make a character? Why couldn't like Well, I'll just use King, but why couldn't King actually be a traditional swordsman? Like, just make somebody in the crew who's a second in command be a swordsman. Like, to me, the closest he's gotten was pretty much what. Like I feel like he tried at first a little bit with like Hachi. I use 6 swords. 6 is better than 3. Okay, sure. So you have to overcome multiple limbs. Okay. Das Bones, in a weird way, I somewhat count as a blade man, but he could just bore through you, cut you to ribbons with with a multitude of different bladed weapons. But there was a lesson for him to learn there, and it's kind of like a swordsman fight in some ways. Then Kaku. Kaku was the best swordsman in CP9, and then after that, we just went. Actually, did he end up fighting that swordsman with the poison that Luffy fought? Maybe okay, maybe that. But like that's not moving me. He sucks. Like I don't know. I feel like I keep saying I don't know. Take a shot every time I say I don't know. I'm afraid he's cooked food. He's becoming to become world star. Wait, hold on. As I said earlier, the more new powers are introduced, the people we have been trashed look worse. No, his path to becoming world strongest tournament's a bit weird. It would be easier to want to see him earn that title if Tashigi was gunning for the title and becoming a proper rival to him, but I'm afraid she's cooked food, or any rival tournament doesn't even have to be her. Usopp be the world's strongest slingman, true. Was one of the world's strongest martial artists. It's annoying, man. Cavendish could have been that, but Oda decided to make him a worse generation hater. Shiryu gonna be the next big swordsman to fight for Zoro. Yeah, but like M Bison with a sword and a cigar doesn't that never. I want to be the best swordsman. He had a job. He's like, I'm the head jailer. I get paid by the government. Cameron, oh, I read that. Duritz harped on this too. Why can't we get progression of other Straw Hats dreams? It'd be nice. Can't. It'd be nice. I know. I generally think Oda not treating Zoro fights like Luffy fights is such a disservice to the character. I don't care about any of the Straw Hats dreams aside from Luffy at this point. Understandable. I remember when I saw one of the Big Mom kids had a Mato. I thought she was gonna be important. It wasn't. He fought Zombie Ryuma as well. True. 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 Zombie Ryuma was a good though. That was a good one. I like that one actually. I give him credit. Hey Naya, what's good? Did just watch the new Spider-Man 2 trailer. It's crazy. Just dropped. Oh shit, my camera died. Give me a second. My fault. Camera died. No, I didn't see it. I'm still here though. And did Shiryu actually be a swordsman, or was that just like his weapon of choice, right? Like those things matter to me, so I feel you. Where the fuck is the other battery? There it is. Shiryu just happens to be one, I guess. Yeah. Like Shiryu comes across to me as like, oh, this is just gonna be the most competent swordsman that I've fought. I'm fighting in the end game, but it doesn't necessarily translate, in my opinion, to like, I don't know, whatever. It is what it is. I'll just have to make peace with this. you know, what can I really do? What could I really say? Okay, this should be back on. Chamawa. Back to Blanco. Camera. Hello. I turned you back on, bitch. Turn it off. Turn it on. The device has either stopped responding or not working. There you go. Why am I so out of focus? I don't like that. I don't like that focus. Get HD, whatever, man. I'm tired. Um, he even sneaked Garp. Smoothie might be the most wasted character in the post case, though that was embarrassing on Oda's part. Sheeta got a name Blade, so I got hope. Sheeta was our last hope to get something. We got the God Knights, I guess. Do you guys like when stories, and in my opinion, this is a version of this. I'm not mad at it, but when stories start to artificially create new tiers of power later on after the fact without telling us about it beforehand. Because I feel like the God Knights are gonna be a really big fucking deal, and I can't say that I'm like super interested. You know what I'm saying? So so yeah. You can't post links here. You don't. I don't think you have the power to post links here. I'll watch it after the stream though, or maybe I'll end the stream by watching it. I don't know why it's like that. I don't care that I want y'all to be able to post links. I don't know, but I might be moving to green Twitch, so don't worry about it. we kick stream, man. Moving to green Twitch. Capable and feared left hand of Big Mom with over 900 billion berries to her name that couldn't do anything to help the crew overcome the damn waterfall. Like, do you ever really think about her role? This is what she did. I want to illustrate this properly. Okay, we'll use this. This is the Sun Eagle. This is Smoothie on the ship. Smoothie sends a slash. Jinbei does this. Dodge. 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 That's what you did for like 12 hours? You fucking suck, bitch. You're trash. I can't believe all you did was swing slashes while Jimmy went dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll, dodge roll. What kind of ass is that? Oh my god. That's so garbage. She fucking sucks. Jesus Christ. No, not no. To me, it comes off as a mass management of power scaling more often than not. No horizontal slashes. She just got big and just did this. Like, god damn, she's fucking garbage. She sucks. Oh my god. Yeah, she might be the. Don't even come back. Don't even try to redeem her. Don't even attempt. Don't even do it. Insanity. Don't know what was going on there. I wish we had fought her too in the whole kick island and just got to crack her on the kind of curry. Mm. Who's worth her or Jack? I actually think objectively, if I'm being unbiased and impartial, that's a fair question. But I hate Jack way too much to do that. So I'm gonna be biased as fuck. Fuck Jack. He stinks, and they roast him. At least in her crew, they respect her and show her reverence. They don't do that in his crew. He a little baby. He little brother. He little brother. So I don't know. That's an interesting conversation. I might add that to the topic. We'll add the conversation. It'll be toxic. It'll be fun. We'll do that. I need to do the One Piece podcast. It's been a while, so we'll do that. Sorry, I know you're talking about One Piece. I just want to say MJ looks way better in this game than in the first one. She looks more fuckable. Okay, I'll look at it. Like I'm gonna play and all stuff. Like one thing that I'm really just waiting for is my dock to come. It's still not here yet, so I can just play my Steam Deck on stream and stream through that. It'll be much easier and stuff. So I'm just waiting for that, so to speak. But I plan on playing that on stream. Would have made perfect sense. Such a waste that I guess Big Mom Pirates and even slash clash with the world government could have been cool. Her Jack is a hell of a tank. Hell mode the hell like it's commendable, bro. Can we can we please run through it? Let's run through it once, just for me. Let me have my little joy. Let's do this. Let's do this, okay? So we ain't never seen a billion berry bounty nigga ever, right? We on Zoe, we on the Elapahant, we having yeah, woo, we doing things. We're the poneglyphs. We're Rizo, blah blah blah. Rain, Zunisha, he come. Actually, technically that the shots come after that. But anyways, he comes. He's all like, "I got a billion berry bounty." I'm like, "Oh shit! Oh Kaido! Oh shit! Oh shit!" He come. I think I fuck Inuarashi whatever. He's talking like I don't have to listen to you, motherfucker. Fuck you. I'ma swing my trunk. No, no. He said no. Inuarashi said no. Get that weak ass shit out of here. And I said, well, okay. That's not a very good first impression, but he's cooking up something. All right, let's see what you got. Day and night switches. I see the other one come Nekoma Nek. Arashi Nekomamushi. Fuck. I'm not, well, anyways, Cat Viper. He come and he flip him. Okay, interesting. True. Oh, he's so hard to take down because we've been doing this for 5 days and he's still there. So okay, I guess he's got durability as a tank, but you're stalemating. You're not winning. You suck. You can't subjugate. You're not strong enough to do it. You don't have the manpower to do it. All right, I'm gonna use poison gas and whatnot. You get the W. Piracy. That's fine. Give him credit for that. Whatever. Oh, Doflamingo got captured. All right, I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna attack a ship with Fujitora. I think he was on it. Suru, a well-known Marine veteran, and Sengoku. You, with your ragtag group of ugly ass animals, couldn't even subjugate the elephant, and now you're gonna go to fight with these niggas? Sunned, hit to the bottom of the fucking ocean, trash. All right, wow, it is what it is, I guess. We'll see him when we see him. No real Wano, woo, Wano, samurai, yeah, Japan, woohoo, Nippon, glorious Nippon steel. We're here, we chilling, we doing stuff. I see Jack, I see Ashura Doji. They fighting pretty even. I don't know Ashura Doji. I didn't know he was that cold at the time. I know you're supposed to be a Billion Bounty nigga. He getting slashes on you and shit. The animated some next shit, but he gets slashes on you and shit, whatever, cool. Oh, now you're in a room with your contemporaries, the other elite performers, Calamity All Stars. I literally don't know what to call them at this point. Is there an actual like what are they? Because there were calamities, then there were all stars, then there were elite performers. I don't fucking know. They're calling you Jack the Drag Down. Garbage trash. So your contemporaries, we're supposed to be in the same sphere as, do not respect you. Okay. Next time I see you're fighting against the Minx, I see your tusk break, you drop down to the ground. Dead. No, you're not dead, but gone. I just want to know at what point was I supposed to fucking like or respect this character? Granted, he's done more than Smoothie and been around longer, but all he does is fucking lose. Then when he's like, oh, you're not gonna win because you don't have the moonlight. Nigga said, there's no poison gas here. I got packed up. Give me one fucking reason I should respect this character. Mammoths aren't cool. He's ugly. He got itty mini legs and a Mr. Incredible upper body. Give me one thing! One! One! A singular thing! You can't! You guys, Mammoth Boys were on this hill for no reason. He stinks. He's the worst character in One Piece. He's worse than Hody. He sucks. I don't want to hear it. He's never done anything worth a damn. He's never impressed me. He's ugly. His fruits stink. And I do is lose. He's not intelligent. He's not respected by his peers. Just at what point was I supposed to respect this character is all I'm asking. I don't get it. And some people are still on this hill. You're just a hater. Jack is not that bad. All right, man. All right. Anyways, my bad. My favorite Sans, blah blah blah. Hate it commendable, hate Jack too, but that's a character. It's good to hate, so use well. Fair enough. When Inu blocked that, we should have known. Facts. He saw the shock value of a Bill and Barry bounty reveal. Jack made me feel like the world government just out here putting billion bounty in anyone's head. Like, right? What's the criteria for this? Then you get Roger and Mammoth Boys, and you see how much damage he tanking this guy. So Rod Zunisha packed him. I lost it. Where was I? I lost it. Zanisha. Packed him, not even the Marines. So, Matt, he's trying to, I'm going to bring it down with cannon fire. Stupid. Oh, you're right. He did fail to get him back. Then he went back to Zunisha to fail. That's even worse, actually. But yeah, that's even worse, actually. I like that. I'm glad you corrected me. That's worse. Matt, random question, but now, do you like do you like to do activities for cardio like sports or exercises or like treadmill stair climber? I prefer to get my cardio through playing football, soccer with my friends, or playing pickup basketball, but I run every day. I do hills like a lot. I am a cardio freak. Um Mostly because I play football and cardio is one of the most important things. So I actually prefer cardio to lifting. Lifting is something I got into at around 22. It's like I haven't been lifting for as long as people think. I never liked lifting weights. I still don't. People don't know that. I don't actually enjoy lifting weights. I enjoy working out and working on my frustrations, but lifting weights I don't enjoy. So I have to actually mentally prepare myself to do it every day. But yeah, I prefer to do it through like sports and stuff. My favorite way to get cardio and a full body exercise is to swim. I don't know if you can swim, but swimming to me is the best, and it's not hard on your knees and your body because you're in the water and you're buoyant, right? So swimming is my favorite to get cardio. You call them calamities. Jack got the ugliest hyper I've ever seen. I respect the Minx King's poison. No, the poison didn't move me. Jack saved Kaido from the lava though. Trust. Worse than Hody? Yeah, I'm going there. I am. I never believed in Hody. That's the difference. I believed in Jack. He tricked me. King and Queen were little broing him like crazy. No respect. Jack never used the name attack not once, but Smoothie had like two or three. Shit. So you know Smoothie might be better, man. That's all I'm saying. But they both stinky though. They both are putrid smelling. They're they're unwashed ass festering in the sun for months on end. After Hody got packed by Zoro, it was really done for him. Yeah, I did not. I put apps. I'm like, no, oh no. I will lie to you. I was hating because he was fat. You know I'm fat phobic. He's like he's Chungus, and I'm like, this guy? Nah, he's not this guy with his flat cap. Nah, he's not. He's not cold. I don't rate him. So, oh, I had to play a right winger the other day or something, and hadn't done since middle school, and that kicked my ass. I won't even lie to you. Like my cardio isn't as good as it used to be, but I could still play. Football is like the one sport where like I love it so much I can push through the fatigue. I don't do it for like basketball. Like if I'm tired in basketball, I'm not playing defense and I'm cherry picking. But in football, I love the sport too much to look like weak or whatever. So, but yeah, that's because I'd be smoking the Lord's kale. Swimming is good. Maybe not. It's the Arlong gas you're trying to give me that put me off Hody. Yeah, that makes sense. I heard swimming is really good. I need to learn though. Yeah, man, swimming is incredible for I think full body workouts and just doing stuff in the pool too, working out and yeah, that's my favorite way to do cardio. Just because running is like can be hard on your knees, especially if you're always running on a treadmill or like a hard track. If you're gonna jog, I actually recommend if you can find like a grass field you can run around or something, just to put a little less pressure on your knees. Let me text these guys in the group now so we can get the strong nigga trio podcast really going. So yeah, got to get those scrimmage skills up to drown Gandhi. There you go, you got it. I'm gonna do it. Boxing would be cool. I can't really fight though. Like I fight like a black nigga from the hood. Like I can't really fight. I know a little bit because of my friend Carlton. Like I think I kick better than I box because he's a kickboxer. So I've like done some stuff with him, and I like kicking people more than I like punching them. But punching is easier and faster, of course. But I can't actually fight though. I'm I'm just a civilian, bro. But yeah, I've thought about getting into boxing, but I'm too pretty to get hit in the face. What was that? Why did I do that? What the fuck was that? You know, you guys don't know what I've been thinking about in the back of my mind this entire time I've been streaming. It's completely unrelated to One Piece. I also dislike which entirely decided to change my approach a couple weeks ago, going from athletic build rather than a super bulky soul build. I'm too tall and my knees are too fragile for all them damn weights. I got Chun Li legs and thighs, so like I'm like I feel like I've always felt my whole life that I was more bottom heavy than top heavy. I think I evened it out a bit more, like the older that I got. I don't even know if you could see it, but yeah, but like yeah, I used to have a bird chest. Like this, like I have a bit of a chest now, but before I promise you, my chest used to cave in, bro. Look at older. If I find old pics of me, look at my Instagram or something. Look at my IG. You look at old pics of me. Like I didn't have a chest always, bro. They came later on in life. But yeah, you're like 6'9". You're like LeBron height, so I I imagine you have to be more careful about your knees. Like I barely made the 6 foot club. Like I'm six flat, brother. So you and Virgo probably have to worry about that a lot more than I do. So so yeah, 6'9" is crazy. I heard 6'7", but someone told me realistically it's 6'5". You and Virgo are on the same height. I don't know if that's true though. But I know it's not 6'9". I know you're not LeBron's height. I'll just fucking around. What the fuck was I gonna do? Oh, I was supposed to post two things in here. Oh, I forgot them. 6'5"? Yeah, all right, there you go. Personally speaking, I wouldn't want to be taller than that. like 6'4"ish. You a big ass dude. Do you play sports? It fits with football. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna post this. I feel like I was gonna post my IG and something else in the chat. What was the other thing though? I don't know. But if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's there. I don't really promote. I don't really promote my Instagram, but it's there if you care. If you care. Finally get around to bulking up now that I've reached my weight goal earlier this month. I'd love to see it, man. I feel like a lot of guys in my life that I know are really getting it. Are really getting it. Oddly enough, I'd actually argue a lot of women that I know are letting themselves go. Oh man, whenever y'all get the podcast back up, get that man Townsy as a guest. Oh for sure. You know what? We might have to get Townsy. Shit. You know what? We might have to become the strong nigga quartet. Quartet. You're right. Because Townsy been going hard. Like I'd argue especially from a weightlifting standpoint, he does way more than me. The reason that I'll never be like Trent level or like quietly level of swole because I do way too much running and cardio, and I don't actually weigh that much for my height. Like I know people who are shorter than me who are like, people have that like the sandbag, stocky, muscular, husky build. They weigh more than me, and they're like 5'10" to 5'8", and they're about 200 pounds. I can barely maintain 180. I don't eat properly for 2 days, and I'll drop to like 175. My metabolism is still oddly very good. So for someone who's 6 foot, I fluctuate around about 176 to 180. The biggest I got to was about 200, and I was pretty swole, but I felt fucking slow. I hated it. I lost all that weight immediately. He been on that shit crazy. Yeah, I love to see it though. How do you think One Piece would end, and what would it take for you to say this is dog shit? I have an ideal ending of One Piece if that's what you want to hear. I don't. If you ask me how I legitimately think it's gonna end, I don't know. I imagine the last person Luffy would have to conquer would be Blackbeard and or Emu. Though I've always liked the idea of it actually being Shanks. Um, I actually don't think he's gonna end up fighting Akainu like that. I think that's Sabo's fight. I've always thought that Sabo being able to defeat Sakazuki with fire because magma burns harder than fire, type of thing. Side note, real quick, put a pin in that. You know how Ace, how he said that, oh, like, yeah, obviously I'm going to burn you because magma burns harder than fire? Like, I've made up in my mind that that worked the same way with Monet and Kuzan, and I actually don't know where I got that from. Like, I was convinced, like, yeah, if ice is colder than snow, if it even is, I'm not a scientist, it's like if I could freeze you, and I was just like, and like I've said that for years with my entire chest, and then one day I was thinking about it, and I'm like, where the hell did I get that from? Who told me that? Like who's on set? Like I mean, a client who said that, and I just like ran with it. So it's like anything that's in the same sphere. If yours is a better version, it can like so it's like the ton fruit versus like the weight fruit. Tons are more than pounds or something. So I could like put my weight. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Let me stop. Let me stop. You ever think Luffy versus Kobe in a serious fight will happen? I wouldn't like it from the standpoint that I don't think that Kobe deserves to ever be in the same tier as Luffy, but then and they get along, and he'll see. I don't think he sees Luffy as a bad person, despite he's being a pirate. So I think he let him rock because he just wants to be free. So I don't see it, but I wouldn't like it. Luffy's scared of the big mamba. So yeah, but yeah. Oh, ending of One Piece. I won't lie to you. There's a point in my life where I thought One Piece would have ended with the top supernova becoming the new four emperors at some point. I don't know why, but I thought Luffy, Kid, Law, and give or take someone else. I'm gonna be honest. Thought it was Hawkins. Would have become the new Yonko at some point. But I really there's a lot of things about this story that completely caught me off guard post time skip that I didn't expect. So it's hard for me to gauge where the story is going. I don't know what to expect. I think it's a good thing in some ways. Remember the one find out Luffy, Kid and Law, and Bonnie being a Yonko? Bonnie was there. I didn't see Bonnie. Oh yes, it was Bonnie because they also want to have a girl in it. You're right. I just want to know what the One Piece is when it's revealed. I am done, and I pray for a good Berserk ending. Feel it. Hawkins stock's been in the mud. Still stinging a bit. Yeah, it still hurts a little bit. I won't lie to you. I gotta sleep, but if you react to Spider-Man, upload it, please. You want me to just do a specific Spider-Man upload to the chat to the trailer? I got you. Up until I think Whole Cake Island. Yeah, yeah, man. Um, call me a blind fan, but I truly always believe. Yeah, DS Drake was also a waste suit. No one really liked Apua. Even me, I was mostly joking. I promise. The mixtape and the SoundCloud thing was a joke. But I was very interested to see how auditory attacks would work in conjunction offensively and defensively with hockey. Never got that. All you have to do is plug your fucking ears, so whatever. But Beje went hard. He did. He did. He did. Rouge was gonna be ass. I don't care what. The Mad D Monk. You like Apu? I can say people like it, but no one really respects him. But I can see why you like him. Sorry, ending. I forgot what I was saying with the ending. Honestly, I forgot. I forgot. But yeah. Oh, I believe the One Piece. I always believed the One Piece was a real treasure with actual stakes and meaning in the world, and I felt extremely validated when Edward Newgate died, and Sen Goku was like, "Fuck you! Don't say it, you bitch!" Ah. And I'm like, "Oh nah, oh no, this is real. There's something about this. The world government's not cool with the people knowing and don't want anyone to find this." And Roger's saying we're 20 years to 22 years too early. So I do think the One Piece has always been an actual treasure. I never thought it was. I know the jokers like the One Piece was the friends you made on the way. Ha ha. Like no, fuck you. I never believed that. Maybe I never wanted to believe it, but I never believed that. So I think it's something that could really change the world. I do. I do. High hopes for Drake when he was including the Flying Six. I think all of them except Ulti failed to meet expectations. My favorite is Black Maria, oddly enough, but I don't like any of them. I hate them all. I hate all six of them. They all suck to me. I think they're all pretty disappointing. That's just my opinion, though. Honestly, she might be stronger than Jack's bitch ass secretly. Hello, that might be facts. Who's not moving me? No, he's actually my least favorite. Bring back Jack for real. On God, I will destroy my phone if the One Piece is some bullshit like that. It's not. It's not though. It's not. It's not. I wonder why you like Black Mirror the most. Oh, well, actually, I get why you said that because she's like a bad bitch, but you have to remember that I'm literally afraid of spiders. I have arachnophobia. I don't like spiders. So it's actually also like a testament to like I guess the role that she played that I liked there. She was just the one that was the least inoffensive to me, and Robin got to shine on her ass. And I like the Sanji moment that everyone hates when Sanji calls for Robin's help because it's to me it's a complete flip and reversal of how she's always been treated and seen in the world where now her friends are counting on her to help protect him because Sanji will not fight women. I don't get how that went over a lot of people's head. Granted, haven't seen the anime version of it with my friend. They overplayed it and overdid it, so if you got it that way, it looks a lot worse. I fucking hate Spider-Man, so Spider-Man being one of your favorite superheroes is insane with that context. You know, at the beginning of the new movie, right, when like they were showing the spider that bit Miles, I was watching like this to like minimize the visual effect. I really don't like arachnids. Anybody ever on my timeline, no matter how much I love you, if you have posted a spider, I have unfollowed you and muted you. You post anything about spiders, I might block you if I don't know you. But if I know you, I'll probably mute you and follow you. I don't want to see it. Don't put it on my page. No, people just like slandering Sanji. I feel that. Yeah, they do. They do. And what makes me sad is Sanji fans have been battered so much they start using illogical arguments like Zoro fans. I've seen that with them. That's my problem with Sanji fans. They got tired of being bullied, so they start making up dumb shit. And I'm like, you don't gotta do this. It is unnecessary. You don't even have to engage with this back and forth, if I'm being quite honest. But yeah. But you're right. Spider Man being my favorite is kind of crazy. That all things being Spider. Because even if I have to watch a real scene with it too, I'm just like, not this part. I have been violated for nearly a decade. He got some good stuff. I think that they could fight back to Zoro fans with in Whole Cake, and Whole Cake in Wano. So yeah, the exoskeleton stuff was cool. I'm gonna be very honest with everybody. I'm still mad he broke the raid suit. I don't think it was necessarily a bad narrative choice from that standpoint. I mean, all things considered, maybe put it on, beat Queen's ass and step on it, but I don't like that he broke it. I really wish he kept it. I like the raid suit. I think it's cool. And I think all he had to do was maybe give it to Frankie and or Usopp, either or both of them, and they could have remodeled it to suit his style of dressing a lot more. I truly believe they could have done it, especially with Frankie having read through a lot of Vegapunk's blueprint and building some of the shit that he built. But I guess the power up is going to be the exoskeleton and the fact that he has Ifrit Jump. And I believe the exoskeleton is probably to bolster his natural physical defenses and the ability to recover because he's not proficient with armament hockey. He's proficient with observation hockey. I hate trash Marvel DC fan over here. I think they're both pretty garbage right now from top to bottom, all things considered, but I'll just show you what I'm a fan of. Keep it simple. Do I have one on hand? Fuck. Yeah, I do. No, actually, this is the wrong thing. Hold on, my bad. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I think it's the wrong thing. I have too many fucking books. You know what? We'll just do it this way. this is this will be way easier. Oh, lightning. Yeah, Marvel and DC to me are both ass, but right here, this to me has been the best comic book publication um for a while now. Yeah, shout out to Image Comics, man. This is the one. This is the one, man. They put out some good ass shit. These are my people. All right. Imagecomics.com. Let's get it. Let's go see it. This is this is where I thrive. This is where I'm alive. This is where I do what I gotta do. This is what my shelf is full of. Real reading. So yeah. But I hear you. I understand it. They're not neither of them put out good content. The big two's been cooked to me since like 2017, 2018. When it it's 2017. Raid suit and tie version. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or like I don't know, something that I liked it. But yeah, I love the design for it, so I should have kept it. Yes, thank you. I thought I was alone here. A lot of people didn't like the suit. Oh, I've been meaning to ask, what's the one comic series you post and retweet often with the wildly good art? It's probably Monstrous. I'll pull it up. It's probably Monstrous by Marjorie Liu and Sana Takeda. It's one of my favorite ongoing series of all time. And so I I had somebody ask me, do I like it as much as Kubera? Yes. I think it's equally as good as Kubera, but I wouldn't compare them because like they're vastly different stories and different come from different places and whatnot. But yeah, this is monstrous. Like beautiful, absolutely beautiful, incredible story, man. Just fucking special. It's the one of the few things where I get the issues sometimes, and I get the volumes, and I get the omnibuses. So, yeah, shout out to Monstrous. Shout out to my girl Micah Halfwolf, the goat. Your favorite comic is Irredeemable. That's a good one. I like that. So my favorite comic book. I don't even know if well, probably. I'm still working on my list, but Monstrous would be up there. East to West would be up there. Innocence Lost would be up there. Tokyo Ghost would be up there. Invincible would be up there. Jonathan Hickman's Fantastic Four run. I'm not looking at my shelf. Looking at my shelf. I don't know. I like a lot of shit. My video game list is actually about done, but the comic book list is actually a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. And sometimes I randomly remember one that I read, like fuck. So yeah, yeah. Um, just so you know, those two have done more than just monsters together. If you like X-23, they did the Target X arc. So Marjorie wrote it, Takeda drew it. Night Eaters is another one they both got together, and the Tango Root Palace. Though the Tango Root Palace is a novel. Do I have it here? Yes. The Tango Root Palace is a novel, but obviously, Thing did the artwork. Really beautiful, really good book. Highly recommend. Very good read. So yeah, after my Kubera reread that, I'm on that. Let's get it. Watchmen 2 due to the show. I never actually watched the show. I actually like the Zack Snyder movie though, and the comics. I never watched the show though. Better be working on those anime and manga lists. LOLs. Are you working on yours? We can do this. I have to do one for 2023. You're right, but I have half a mind to just leave my list as it is because I don't think I picked up anything new. I don't think anything has changed, and I haven't visited much manga this year. So I feel like the list is the exact same. But yeah, still need that waifu list. Oh fuck, there's that too. Let me write that down before I forget. I never have a pen. I always put my pen back over here. Really don't need that. I'm not in a call. I'll need the headphones. I'll make the list 2 hours before the stream. Don't worry, I'm clutch like that. He said. He said in the fourth quarter. That's when I come alive. Bro, why are you talking greasy? What the fuck? Waifu list. I can actually show some off though, a little bit, if you guys want to see this. Actually, wait, do I have nudity on it? I'm such a fucking freak. Let me make sure. Webtoon list is well. I don't want to do webtoon. I don't a webtoon. I did one already for the year. I'm not doing another one. I don't want to do another webtoon list. I'm not in the mood. Unless you guys want to do one in conjunction, but I'm not changing my list. I don't mind doing a group one, but I'm not changing my list. I don't want to. I'm tired. I'm tired in advance. What was I doing again? Oh yes. We can do it like this. So here's 20 of my favorite comic book characters. Not really a waifu thing, but I thought I did one where I did like some of the baddest bitches. What do you mean? TOG not dethroning? No, it's not. It shan't. It shan't be doing that, good sir. It shan't be. It shall not. I forgot about these One Piece fucking power skilling motherfucking shit. Where is this shit? How far? Oh, I played it so long ago. I was forget how old I am. Fucking dinosaur. Number one is Batman. That's crazy. We all know I'm not a Batman stan. I've come to respect him over the years and in time, but it's not my man's. Holy, I'm still scrolling, fam. Okay, this top 5 One Piece waifus. That's something. I gotta be close. I gotta be close. My tastes don't really change, eh? So my favorite things stay my favorite things, okay? Favorite trope. Another fucking list of favorite anime and manga. Jesus Christ. These are my smut was. There's so much ass on this. Okay, there you go. All right, my bad. So yeah, here you can see some of my favorite comic book characters in general. So we got John Blacksad, Laura Wilson. I actually don't like Wicked and the Divine, but I like Laura. Alan the Alien, he's dope. Alana from Saga. Maria from Deadly Class. You got Sinestro from DC, Green Lantern Corps, Sinestro Corps, Ramona Flowers. Actually, my favorite character from this is Kim Pine. I don't know why I put Ramona here. I don't know. I was tripping. From Scott Pilgrim, Richard Grayson, Dick, Grayson, Dick. from DC, Batman's first sidekick, the first Robin. Zasha from this anthology series I read called, what the fuck was it called? That's crazy. I don't remember the name. Batgirl. I'm a Barbara Gordon fan from Batgirl. Superman, he knows my guy. There's Micah Halfwolf from Monstrous. You got Victor Von Doom, DC, one of the great DC Marvel, one of the greatest villains in Marvel. Did I say Marvel earlier for Barbara Gordon? I'm at DC, DC for Nightwing. Um, Delicade, my favorite character in Low being one of my favorite comics. X-23 being one of my all-time favorite Marvel characters. We got Astrid Mueller from a Vertigo series called Clean Room, absolutely god tier character. Pearl Jones or Preston from American Vampire, and my girl from More Than Glories, Arena, sniper, killer, ill with it. Hana Vasari from Rat Queens, my bitch. I gotta do this really quickly because her titties out. Shout out to Xiao Lian from motherfucking. Oh, she's in the back. She's in the background too, from East to West. So that's my girl. That's my homie. So yeah, there you go. There you go. Superman's a hero I've come to love more and more as time passed. That's one of my favorites. Yes, yes. What we raised the Rashman comment, I rated a 7 out of 10. The comic, I'd give it like I give it an 8. I give it an 8. I give it an 8. I bet number one's Batman. Furry. What does it mean? What does A mean? Not Canadian. A. I see what you did there. I don't. It doesn't mean anything. I don't. I don't even think Canadians say A like that. Um. I feel like it's just one of those filler words you just add to make something like, "Oh, what are you doing over there, eh?" Or if you're like, "Hey," that just means like something's hype. Like, "Yo, I'm getting engaged." You're like, "Hey." I don't think it's a Canadian thing. I don't know. What do you mean, TOD not the like the bear already number one on the rest? You mean Superman here? Yeah. No Star Wars interesting. I'm not a Star Wars guy, honestly, especially now. But yeah, this was like the waifu list I made in 2015. So I had my girl from Katana Katari when I was a prison school stan, Hannah. You had Nana from Nana to Kawaru, but obviously I never watched it. I only read it. My girl Tommy Kabukiyo from Defrag, Bisha Montan from Noragami, best girl from Monogatari, Hitagi, obviously Robin. We got Jericho from Natsuno Taizai. I don't know why I like her. I do. Real Mayer, Urga Proxy, Yoko Littner, Togami for Monogatari. My favorite character in Neon Genesis Evangelion is Misato. You got Michiko from Machiko Tahachi. That was good. Hajime no Shade from Gatchaman Crowds. I really liked her energy in the first season and whatnot. This one I don't agree with anymore, but the girl from your line, April. Dunin from Apple CDS. Misaka Makoto will ultimate my electric princess. Yam Raiha. Um, Dal Dal from Girls of the Wilds, though young, Moon Young is actually my favorite now. Nabiki Tendo was also one of my favorite characters from Ranma One Half. Simka from Air Gear, the lesbian girl from Psycho Pass. I don't know why I have this Psycho Gear. Bulma is my favorite Dragon Ball character. Kanzaki Kayori from a certain Magical Index. I don't know why this Naruto character is here. This is 2015 as a different man. Meat Girl, yeah. Jolene, yeah. This is the best. This is the baddest bitch in Bleach. Don't argue with me. I don't care. Sarah from Noblesse. I like the Major. I don't know why Roka's there, but she's one of my favorite characters. You got Lucy, Botan, Nana. My first anime crush ever was Ami Mizoru Sailor Mercury. We got Robin, S Death, Olivia. Damn, this is long. Why the fuck is Machi here? Fuck Machi. You know Gasai, Diane, big ass. You got I got Kombaru. I'm gonna get canceled. And then the baddest bitch of all time, number one, Ichiban, the greatest character of all in manga history. Nazeyoke, aka Kujiro Kurakami. She's mine. She belongs to no one else. Just me. I'm the only one. I'm the only one who gets it. No one else understands. So yeah. All a different man though. That's almost a decade ago. My taste have evolved, changed. Maybe de-evolved. I don't know. So yeah. Nana, yes. Jolene, yes, sir. Prison school was pure degeneracy. It is. But I'm a degenerate. I'm a lie to you. A Scanner, a Nana, yes, proper female characters. Yeah, but yeah, Star Wars is something that I always say that I was a passing enthusiast. I never disliked Star Wars. I always liked it, and I used to like it a lot more as a child. Obi-Wan Kenobi is one of my favorite characters. I like him a lot. That's my guy. So is Ahsoka Tano. It's not on my shelf right there, is it? I don't know where it is. My Ahsoka novel. I don't see it. I don't even see my fucking Kyoshi novel. But I really don't like where Star Wars is gone, and it's hard for me to care about it at all as a franchise. So I can't say I currently have any love for Star Wars, but there was some comics that I read from the Legends that was from Legend. It's Legends now, but it was the extended universe that I used to kind of like with Jason Solo and them boys and all them stuff, and Luke, Grandmaster Luke going crazy and stuff. But it don't move me. Why Jelly clears all this fine. Have I read 15-minute Pornhua? No, I haven't really picked up on these smut in a couple of years, if I'm being quite honest. The comics are so much better. As movies are trash. The problem is, at the end of the day, the movies are still canon and what actually happened. So it doesn't matter what era I'm reading from or what's happening. I know what it ends up. I know what it ends with. Palpatine comes back to do a slow ass space chase. Rey's the greatest Jedi of all time, could just do whatever the fuck she wants because she's the strongest, and Palpatine dies from crossing two lightsabers together. The best thing you'd be able to do to somewhat get me to care is takes an event that's meaningful after the Rey saga. But even then, I'm sorry. I feel like I feel like I feel like I'm actually sorry about this because I feel like anyone who likes Star Wars, when I hear this, they're like not having it. My dad, my boy Mayor, every time he hears me saying it, he's like, "Fuck that, nah, bro." Like I just do not care about Star Wars anymore in any capacity. I don't. I didn't watch Kenobi. I don't watch Mandalorian. I don't watch Andor. They're making a new Daisy Ridley Ray movie. I'm not watching that shit. I didn't want to see Rise of the Skywalker. I got taken to see it, and I said fine. I didn't want to see it, so yeah. As a Dune fan, I could never. I have respect for Star Wars. I like Dune. I read the first book and I saw the movie. I haven't read it. I haven't read past it, but I like Dune. What female anime characters would you add to this waifu list? Shigure's not there. She needs to be there. Shigure, Om from Air Gear has to be there. She's not there. So those are two easy additions. I don't know if Kishot was there, but Kishot would be on that list. I'd add her. I'd no, that doesn't count because that's it. I'd add I hate that I never remember her name, but it's the girl who works in the red light district in Gintama with the scar and she has the thing and the hair in a bun. I really like her. She moves me. I want her. I want her to have my children. So I'd add her from Gintama. Yeah, a couple things here and there. Is there a big one I'm forgetting? I'd probably add someone else from Fairy Tail. Some elite thoughts. Elite. Elite. Get shot for sure. Yeah, yeah. Looking to see if you could send me in the right direction. My next image pickup. Have read Paper Girls, Monstrous Saga, God Country, and Invincible. Been looking at American Gods, Deadly Class, Low, Gideon Falls, East to West, and would have to read digitally more than likely. So I'm gonna be extremely biased and cheat. Go Low, East to West, and Invincible. I gave them to you because they're all completed, and in terms of issues, Low has the least, followed by East to West, and then Invincible has the most. They're all done. They're completed. Monstrous is ongoing. Saga is ongoing. So like if you want like to have like a finality, then you can have a conversation with me or whoever about it because you're done and you're caught up. I would start with those. So go Low, East to West, Invincible. That's what I would do. Deadly Class is actually done too. You can do Deadly Class actually. That finished. Forgot to finish. I actually own the last fucking Deadly Class issues, and I kind of skimmed the end, but I gotta actually technically super finish it. So yeah, yeah, Sukyo. Yes, 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 yes. Her. Yes, she's fucking. I love her. She moves me tremendously. I won't lie to you. I want her to have my kids. Mira Jane, Invincible. Is Invincible why Alan is so high and not Oliver Robot. Alan is my favorite character in the Invincible series. That's why he's up there. Generally speaking, what it was is you were seeing my favorites from different things. So Della Kane is my favorite character in Low. Shao Lian Mao is my favorite character in East to West. Superman is my favorite DC hero. Victor Von Doom is my favorite Marvel antagonist. You know, like so it's like my favorites. So yeah, my favorite character in that series is Alan the Alien. Oh, you can have her. I'm not gonna fight you on that. That's fine. That's your thing. That's your series. I'm not gonna find you. I'm just saying she moves me. That's all. I'm not gonna fight you on that. I got Nazayoka. I'm blessed. I'm good. Oh, by the way, what do you think that Hunter is removing from Shonen Jump? Is getting removed? I know nothing about any Hunter news. I know nothing. But are they thinking about moving it from Jump to like Ultra Jump or something? That's probably a good idea because it's not a weekly fucking series. Because it's in weekly Shonen Jump. That would make sense. I don't know. Mira Jane. Is Mira Jane from Fairy Tail? Already read Invincible, but okay. Low and Deadly Class, since I can get those physically. Been hoping for reprints of East to West Deluxe. Yeah, those are hard to get. I don't even own them. I don't have the deluxe set for East to West. I bought it as a gift for somebody and didn't even get myself one. So yeah, I'm actually about to buy the second big omnibus compendium for American Vampire. It was easier for me when I had my comic book stores, but I don't have access and they're not available to me the same way, so it's been a little bit more difficult. I have not peeped the new Adventure of Superman show. I want to watch it with somebody special to me. If he wants to, maybe we'll see. I I know I will cave because I'm a Superman guy. Because what a lot of people don't know secretly is that I watched the first season of Superman and Lois. I just never admitted it to anybody. I did it like a week ago when I was in the mud. I watched the first season and I watched a couple of clips. And with the Doomsday fight, like if it's Superman, I love it. I will get around to it because it's Superman. But I can't say that the visuals, the styles, and the way it was marketed moved me because it just looks like some super like mega left progressive Gen Z shit. But hopefully it's not that. You peeped that new Boruto? That shit is gas, son. Why do you guys come in here and just piss me off? Because I know, you know, my ass is not knows nothing about what's happening in no fucking Boruto. Why are y'all like this? You know damn well I don't know. The last thing I know is that Kurama was a nuclear physicist and then he died. And Sasuke got stabbed in the Rinnegan. That's the last thing that I know. Y'all funny, man. Oliver took a minute to grow on me. Yeah, I understand. Where the fuck was I? Sorry. Yeah, but I'll peep the Superman show. Have you seen it? Do you like it? I heard him taking some liberties with his powers. Like he has some like electrical shock ability, kind of like the Superman Blue. I'm not sure if I like that, but we'll see. I'm still wake. Oh, you're still here? I thought you went to bed. Naruto was fine with this ending. Yeah, Kubera female characters get added to the list. I suppose yeah, it's a waifu list. I didn't specify. You know what? I might just make it an all fiction list then, and add the comic book characters I think are bad too. But yeah, I'll definitely throw Lila, Brillis on that list, 100%. Usha's perhaps. I don't like to have too many things from one series though. I'll probably limit it to 3 a series, so I wouldn't go too overboard. But yeah, 100%. I'll actually add Tiara. Pull without Tiara, I'd add her. You know what I'm saying? Elma for real. You read that new Boruto? Of course not. Come on, man. Got no. I don't even have any of my Naruto gear or anything at all. I gave it all away. I washed my hands of the series same way I did with Dragon Ball. I don't have any Dragon Ball gear or not. Actually, do I have any Dragon Ball? No, I have a Dragon Ball Durag. I said the first episode was okay. I'm not highly qualified. I'm not high. Yeah, okay, I hear you. Stop hating. You know Boruto was a cast. I don't know. I actually don't know that. That's the thing. Like I am hating, but I actually don't know if it's good or bad. But do I believe that it's good? Fuck no. I don't believe you guys. You guys be talking out your ass. Y'all just be lying and making shit up. Niggas like Black Clover. That's unserious. Yeah, I came from Black Clover. I know that shit's stinky. Stinky booty butt, stinky booty butt, hey, stinky booty butt, stinky booty butt. Okay, that's stinky. It smells. I don't like it. Go to hell. Um, I heard is it did I see that the Thousand Year Blood War is back, like the anime? I keep forgetting that's out. I have like not watched. So I just watch seeds. I'm like, oh, is anyone fighting? Oh, no one's fighting. I don't care. And I bow out. I'm so fucking. The anime's back. Is it back? Okay. One thing the show is being made by Studio Mir, and I gotta be honest, I don't feel they brought their A game to this one. Could just be me though. I would have actually never guessed that based on how I looked at it. But I agree with you because when I was watching Voltron, I thought Studio Mir wasn't like this was Studio Mir B team, not A team, not the people who are making Koji, making Avatar, and some of those absolutely stunningly beautiful animated masterpieces they were making. So I agree with you. I could see that. I didn't even know it was Mir, but now you're saying that this is probably their Ultron team. Voltron. Sorry. I think I said Ultron. Voltron. I didn't know that. Now I actually feel more obligated to watch it. Fuck you. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do it? You did it on purpose because you know how I am. Damn it. um, one thing in the show, animation is really good. Yeah, it's only at the episode I believe I'm currently landing a stack. I might do that. Ice Dragon got bodied. Those Ichigo versus Naruto power scaling is getting overhand on Twitter. Are they going crazy? I'm not really on Twitter like that anymore. I was off for like a week and a half. Then I came back and now I just answer replies and just promote shit. The best thing for about anime being back is having more potential for Bleach Dojins. You know what? You're thinking. You see, you're thinking the right way. Yeah. Some of those Rangiku Dojins. Alright, I'm stop. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie. Boruto actually having a better story telling than Naruto. You should read it. Infinite. No, nigga. No, I'm not reading it. I don't care if that shit is the greatest thing on earth right now. I'm not interested. No, no. Jesus, I'm not reading it. I don't care. Don't care if Boruto picked up Jupiter and threw it through 8 planets. I'm not reading it. God damn it. Anyways, it's just stupid and toxic. Wise man. Exactly. I'm so shocked when I found Mira's working on it. It paid me to say the quality wasn't it. That's crazy. Those Bleach movies, bro. There's so many. There's so many. You guys are triggering me because I'll take I'll take Naruto a better stride. I hate that burger ass kid. That glasses having Sharingan ass nigga. Like fighting all these aliens. Momoshiki, Dudushiki, Pupushiki, Uushiki, Ukushiki. You read One Piece, you can read Boruto. That's actually kind of fair, but no, because One Piece is better than Boruto and Naruto ever thought about being. Yes, I've read Holy Land. You never heard me talk about. You never heard us. You never heard us make me and Vince make fun of Holy Land. I don't dislike Holy Land, but he's an actual martial artist, so the story bothers him from a realism grounded standpoint. But yeah, I read Holy Land years ago. It used to be in my top 30. It's not in my top 30 anymore, but it's probably still in my top 50. I like Holy Land. Holy Land was fine. Facts. Talk to him. Read that shit. This is gonna be all a thing, isn't it? I rather praise Tagashi. Okay? I rather praise Tagashi. Actually, no, do I? I'm lying. I'm lying. I lied. Don't clip that. It was a trick. Damn it, Chip. Elon, stop. Damn Neuralink. On the fritz again. Have aliens in a ninja world? Damn, best argument right there. Jesus. Now Naruto easy the best of the big three. Oda dropped the ball way harder than Kishimoto. Togashi praised it was a prank, bro. It was a prank. I didn't mean it. I slipped up. It was a Neuralink chip. My Togashi praised virus working. Virus. You hit me with a fucking plague? Are you queen? Hit me with a plague bullet? Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. You know what? I'm deleting the stream. It doesn't exist. I'm deleting this. You know what? Goodbye. Thank you guys for coming. See you tomorrow. No, I'm kidding. Wait. Holy Land is based on his life. The newer work is actually pretty good also. Okay. What's his new work called? Oh yeah, I never knew that. What does Vince practice? I actually don't remember. I'm sorry. I don't remember. But he could. But he's a martial. But he does martial arts. He's even competed. He's even competed if I remember correctly. I don't remember though. I'm a bad friend. I don't remember. I want to say Taekwondo, but I don't actually recall. Ask him though. Ask him. But my other friend, like one of my other friends who's a martial artist, he doesn't like it either. He's like, you're not gonna read a book and learn martial arts like this and go fade niggas in the streets and bother them. I also think Holy Land somewhat undercut the potency of its ending with the way that they let the guy live. That's just my opinion though. But Holy Land was fine. It was good. I think it was a manga that I read that I liked. I'm not overly impressed or under impressed with it. It was cool. I have actually watched the first episodes of the Mashle anime with my friend, but nothing beyond that. I have to finish watching Yaiba. Yaiba. Am I gonna watch the Soul Leveling anime? No. React to the thriller. God damn it, my eyes burning. Your thrill. Oh, you're really just waiting for me to. You're like, just watch the Spider-Man trailer so I can sleep. All right, I'm sending you to bed, brother. I'm gonna put you to bed, bed. I'm gonna put you to bed. Yeah, I'm making it gay now. Now I'm making it weird. I'm gonna put you to bed, little nigga. I'm gonna put you to night. I'm gonna tuck you in, little nigga. I'm gonna read you what's bedtime story, little nigga. All right, hold on. Just waiting for the Spider-Man reaction. Did I just type in Spider-Man 2 trailer or teaser? No, I'm behind Kaiju. I'm behind Kaiju, Sakamoto Days, and Mashle. Actually, someone told me Mashle's done. He ain't going to bed now. Yeah, now he's dick up. Dick up. 1 hour ago. Okay, Spider-Man's 2 trailer. Let me pull it up. Yeah, this is bothering me in the side. Oh, there we go. Bada boom. Bada bing. Probably zoomed in too much. Oh shit. Honestly, I want to watch it like this. Fuck it. Who gonna beat my ass? Yeah, Mashle is done. Okay. Insomniac
Lots happened in the last 10
Games.
years. It's a miracle I'm even sitting here now. I got a second chance. And I'm gonna take advantage of that. But I need you with me, Pete. We're gonna.
Sorry, I think I zoomed in too much. I feel like it's cutting off too much of the trailer when I went full screen. Sorry, guys. There you go.
Heal the world.
Guys, this is my best friend Harry.
Hey, good to meet you.
New job, huh? Still gonna have time for tutoring?
We'll figure it out. I didn't know there were bears in these woods.
Hey, MJ. I have another name for you. Craven. He's here on some kind of hunt.
I saw Timmy too, bro. I saw him.
You know if you need me, I'm just a call away.
Lee, you don't know what you took from me.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. How to help you.
What the hell's going on with Pete?
He's not himself. Go help him.
This was our dream. I'm not going to.
Peter looks a little weird to me.
We're going to heal the world.
So fucking high. I love Venom, bro. Hopefully the Carnage. That was dope. Oh fuck, he black. He's black now. He's black. He black. He black. That was good. You reminded me of something I want to bring up. I'll probably go more in depth when I talk to Glam about it. I like Miles's latest love interest, the granddaughter of the Vulture, Her name's Starling. It's kind of, I would argue, it's kind of like his Black Cat. It's kind of like his Selena Kyle, like the femme fatale, the one that's like they're not evil, but they do villainous stuff, but they have a flirtatious relationship with the hero. I think that's interesting. I want to see how that plays out. But I like Gwen though. Just why the fuck did they switch the models? Peak. Yeah. All right, brother. Night night for you. Shh. Bedtime. Bedtime category. 211-8. Bedtime. Bedtime. Go to bed now. Yeah. But that should be fun. I still gotta play the other Miles shit first though. So Say No Taiga is actually pretty good at MC's. Is basically Guts if it was a caveman. I'm gonna be very honest with you. That didn't appeal to me. I'm not really a Guts stan or a Berserk stan. I think Berserk is a very good manga. Rest in peace to Miria. I think it's a very good story. I do believe that for me, I think the Golden Age is my favorite part about it, and everything else is lesser to me. So, but I'm not a Berserk guy or a seinen merchant. Oh, seinen, you gotta be seinen. I don't really care. That is me though. That's just me, dog. That's just me though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? So yeah. Um, let me watch. Let me watch the new Ace Vane that he put out right now. Might as well. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. Cause I gotta reopen the internet. I'm tired. I want to sleep. But yeah, One Piece was cool. It's like bring it back to One Piece was cool. It was a good chapter. Garp's dead. He died. He's fucking gone in the dirt. He's not in the dirt, but yeah. Berserk will always be peak for me. Did you not like any New York? No, I thought I didn't like it. I just didn't like it as much. Like to me, it's like it's not like a steep hill, but it's like it goes down for me. And like my favorite, like I say this a lot, but my favorite thing in storytelling are characters. It's more I need a character that I really like to attach myself to. My favorite character was always Casca, and she's been retarded for like a decade. And so I actually regained interest when Guts was like getting her the dog Guts or whatever, it was piecing her memories back together. I got intrigued again. Then I forgot what happened. I don't know. Maybe he passed away. And this is when people are like, "Oh, his team is writing in and stuff." So I don't know if they're carrying on his vision or doing their own thing or trying to do justice to what he's done. But with Casca not being like in the forefront like that, it's hard for me to be invested. It's the same thing that kind of happened to me a little bit with like maybe no, not so much holy shit, what is wrong with my brain today? The Chinese fucking manga Bahara. Kingdom. Like I heard Kaneki was doing stuff and stuff now, but like what happened was none of my characters were doing anything, and I didn't like the shit with Hoken and Shin like coming back, and I thought that was dumb. And I didn't like it, so yeah. And I remember people really like Kyokai. I'm not a Kyokai stan, and people really think her like backstory with her sisters and the breathing and the ton whatever stuff was super cool. I don't remember why because I don't remember it anymore, but I didn't like it. So yeah. Best new piece of media you experienced this year? There's Across the Spider-Verse count. This doesn't count, does it? Because it's like a continuation of Into the Spider-Verse. Completely new media this year that I consumed that I liked. Chained Echoes. Chained Echoes was the first game that I beat this year, and it's one of my favorite games. One of my, it's in my top 30 list. It's in there. It's a really good game. I was very impressed by the ending too and what they ended up doing with it, and I think they can continue it one more game in an interesting fashion, or even actually with the way that the echoes work, you could technically tell more stories later on and still connect the characters back in the past. But I thought Chained Echoes was a really good story by was his name Matthias Linda or something like that. But yeah, super dope. I have yet to watch Berserk. I was late to Berserk. When I read Berserk, it was 2013, which I believe is pretty late, all things considered. So that's when I got into it. Um, yeah, yeah. And one thing that I'm not a huge fan that Japan seems to be very into a lot is like, forcing herself on people and stuff. It's not to say that these aren't realities of life and these things don't happen. I just find that in Eastern storytelling, it's done in a way that's distasteful, and most times I don't think narratives really need it unless you have a very important message to like disseminate to your readers, watchers, or players. So I don't really like scenes of sexual assault and stuff like that. I know I laugh at Mark all the time, but that's just because I'm an asshole. And I do double standards. I believe in double standards. I like double standards. I'm not a good person. So don't expect me to be a good person. I don't want to be a good person. I want to be a bad one. Can I be a bad person? Will you guys let me be one? Or do I have to be a good one? Can I be somewhere in the middle? Let me be even keeled. I did not realize that Delora was Trauma Ray's granddaughter until I watched Haku. That dude is sick in the head. Yeah. Incest. Favorite regular and Tower God and why? Your name. Your name has them. Well, I guess technically the Anak. Anak to me had a very interesting story of revenge, being the only demi princess in the tower. The revenge story, connecting it to Garum and the floor of death and stuff. So I thought when like the princess stuff happened, she'd play a really big role. But for a long time, it was Ran. I think Kunaran is. I think if I remove irregulars and I guess Princesses of Jihad, though he is a direct descendant, I think he's been one of the most impressive regulars we've seen with a very diverse arsenal. I'm very proud of my Kunaran video where I talk about him being the most prepared and versatile regular. Give it a watch if you haven't seen it. It's a really good video. I'm very proud of that one. I think I was spitting. Now, I'm usually spitting, but I was definitely spitting that day. But I'd go with the Nakiran. Those are my two. I like Liam the Gray. The only answer is CBL. Who else do we regularly see? You're right. It really is Bam, but irregular. I'm going regular. I was messing with Trom also. Now I need Bam to pack him up 6 feet under. I don't know, man. I think Trauma Ray's strong and an interesting character, but he's weird, bro. I can't fuck with him. He's just too weird. He's weird. Have you read Karaka's? Oh, Karate Shokosu Konai Minoru. Is that the sumo wrestling one? Is that the sumo one with the guy with the brown hair and the diaper? I guess not a diaper, but what are they called again? It's not a gi. I can't remember what it is. But if it's the sumo one, no, I haven't really seen much of it. I've seen a couple episodes. Nah, did you watch Mission Impossible, the new one? It's gas. I have not seen any Mission Impossible movie, so it didn't make sense to me to go watch this one without seeing the other ones. I actually do have them on my computer, and I'll plan on watching it with somebody who really wants me to see them. So I'll get around to it. Um, if there's a movie that I would go and see in theater right now, it would probably be Sound of Freedom. But I'm just gonna wait till I can put on the straw hat. Yeah, put on the straw hat. Hey. And it's NYA, not NAYA, NYA. What? Binge it? I'm not really a film guy. I'm not a cinema guy. It's not really. It's no one's fault. I just never got around to it. I've only seen I think 2 or 3 Fast and the Furious movies too. Like I haven't. One thing that I can say I'm lacking in is probably film and cinema. Like I don't. I was like 25 when I saw Independence Day and Clockwork Orange and like an Alien, like very well known, prominent cultural movies that people really respect and like. I was like a grown ass man when I finally saw a lot of those. Like the usual suspects on high school, but like yeah, probably just artificially inseminating these women. It's possible, but still weird. Only get up watching others. That's the karate one with the gymnast learns to fight. I feel like Simi likes that one. It sounds familiar. Let me just look it up. What did you say? Karate. Do you think Trump can be redeemed after realizing that I don't think? No, I don't think so. I think like they'll do a fake redemption, but no, I don't think he can. I think a lot of characters are like beyond being redeemed. When we hopefully see Ryan again, do you think he'll get much screen time as he previously? He should. I would love that. I really would, but I just don't know what he's thinking when it comes to these regulars anymore. I don't know if he cares. I really don't. Fast and Furious always been mid. They were never good to begin with. That's fair. Same. I'm on culture as fuck when it comes to movies. Yeah, for the most part. Cause like the movies that I usually used to watch were animated stuff. Like if I was a Shrek guy, I would have watched the Puss in Boots movie in theater. I didn't watch it after the fact, and I actually thought it was a really good movie. I liked it a lot. I thought the animation was incredible. But typically speaking, I'm going to go watch like a Moana or like something in theater like that. And if it's a live action movie, it's going to be a superhero movie. It's going to be The Dark Knight, Dark Knight Rises, Dark Knight Returns. I mean, Batman Begins, The Batman. Superman, like Man of Steel, Winter Soldier, stuff like that. And now that I don't care about any of them, I don't watch anything really. So I just don't go to the theater. And if there's one thing the panorama, the panini, the pandama, daba dooba deepa daba da dooba da in 2020 taught me is I really don't care about the theater. I don't. I don't go. I'm not a movie guy. I don't go to the theater. It's not I have a problem going. It's just not my thing like that. I don't really care for it. I am gonna watch Oppenheimer on Friday with my boy though. But me and him always watch Chris. He's a Christopher Nolan stan, and he took me to watch Dunkirk. So we're also gonna watch Oppenheimer as my boy. The first Fast and Furious, and oh wait, the first a Fast Furious is just an updated Point Break. Have you seen The Good Doctor? I watched it. And it was annoying as fuck. I don't even think I've heard of The Good Doctor. Maybe though, but no. But I've never seen it. South Korea has a lot of cool films that I watched though. I don't remember all the names. The Bus to Something. There was that movie with the Leaders of Tears of something. Oh shit, there's a couple of good ones that I saw from South Korea, but I actually find that the best movies and content and stuff don't come from like Hollywood America at this point. I think they're super cooked, super cooked. So yeah, I'm actually trained. Yes, trained to Busan. Yes, High Top Samurai. Thank you. That was good. That was good. You're actually right. It's time to pass the buck to him. Drive My Car is a Korean one. Old Boy was a masterpiece as well. Old Boy. Even Pulp Fiction. I watched Pulp Fiction for the first time like maybe 4 years ago. Like that's how bad I am. I actually like that movie a lot though. I like Quentin Tarantino though. I like him. I think he's cool. I think he does some good shit. But if you guys want to recommend me some like movies you think that are really good that I should try, I don't mind compiling a little list. But yeah, big Tarantino guy here. hmm I like most of his movies. He do like having all his characters say nigga a lot though. All right, y'all go show Simi some love. It's part of his detective month. He playing Sherlock Holmes. He trying to solve cases and whatnot. I was reading Stupid and Dumb. It's a good comic. I'll peep it. But yeah, y'all be safe. I'm gonna head out, man. I got some errands to run. I say errands to run, but we have some things to do in the house. Gang, gang. What? Ice cream so good.